live. What the hell, right?
Well, you already did.
Yeah, I
Right
thought we were
now,
already
we're,
live.
we're live now, guys.
Live.
Chat.
What's up, chat?
Going
Guru,
on, everybody.
Roberto, how you doing, Robert? He's at Radioactive
What's up,
Scale.
everybody?
JD's RC, Scott.
Where's your name?
Mhm.
Let's get it, RC. How's it going? Welcome. It's probably going to be slow tonight because of the holiday.
Oh, yeah.
People are out and about doing things.
Oh, man. That's me. Sorry. Party foul.
What'd you
Commercials.
do now?
I forgot to mute my phone.
Uh,
My bad.
that's all right. I'm hearing this other guy talk in my ear too. So,
What's up, Will?
all right.
Who's that?
Thompson, what's
Eh,
up?
what?
I always watch Crawler Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
He's talking in my ear right now.
What's up, Matt? Yeah, Crawler Canyon. They're good guys.
Matt Harris, what's up? Jay's
Yeah,
RC, how you
What's up,
doing?
Jay?
Haven't seen you in a little while. Hope all is good. Just ordered some parts to get my race car back in check. We don't need that no more.
Yeah, hope everybody's enjoying the holiday weekend.
Yeah, I've been lazy. Tomorrow I'm gonna go out and slam some cars into some curbs.
Not Kurt.
Well, if it makes any of you guys happy, when I took the XT4 out trailing today, it got some scratches on it.
All right.
Oh, no.
Huh,
About damn time.
no doubt. About time you took it off the shelf.
Hey, it was at Beat the Creek. It ran the trail. It ran the barn.
Mhm, mhm.
What's up, Bushman?
That's drugs.
What's up, everybody? Thompson.
What's up, Robert? Yeah, so it got wet, it got muddy, it got scratched.
How are you going to sleep tonight?
Easy,
Right?
real peaceful. What's up, Bushman? Edge of Texas, what's up?
That's in Texas. What's happening? Oh,
Jay's curbs, dumpsters, it's all the same.
Right.
forklifts. Yeah, yeah,
Right off the back of flat trailers.
yeah. I'm good at running into forklifts lately too.
You're 2 for 2.
Yeah. That's what you guys see.
Yeah.
I'm not always recording when I'm back there.
Eric, you burning the grill tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, shit, speaking of grill, hold on one second.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I
Edge of
just
Texas
picked
got
up
his
my first basher
action.
today in a trade. Got an Arma Sentin 3S. Oh, cool. Those are pretty good bashers.
Oh yeah.
You can beat the crap out of those things and they're not very expensive to fix. Pretty much parts anywhere on them.
I don't feel like putting that 10-2 back together tonight.
Just
All right.
RC, what's
Sounds good.
happening?
Just RC, what's up?
And never.
Dude, did you ever get that
Yeah, we can check if we
chassis
have
yet?
to.
Just RC?
Oh, excuse me.
You're supposed to get it sometime. I thought Saturday, so my wife found it on her desk and forgot to mail it again.
907, too slow for me, the Sentin.
Right, Robert? Hey, they're fine. I still run my 3S's though. I got my Typhon 3S. Traxxas Slash,
Oh.
Traxxas Rustler,
You can make anything faster.
right? Just gear it up.
Jason
Jason,
came today.
JJ Customs in the house. What's it going
What's up,
on?
Jason?
All right, cool. Just glad you got it. Probably had bought a new one by now, though. You need to brush this one. Yeah, of course, that's 3S. That's brushless. Yeah, Jason, man, I was just about ready to send you a text to get in on those cars. And you went live to pull the tickets. Man, she gave away Traxxas Max and a Traxxas XTR for next to nothing. She did a raffle and only half the people showed up.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy how they're still taking a hit.
Just giving them away.
Who's this?
What's her name? Creation. She's on Instagram.
What's up, Hoodwiz?
I'll do it here.
Follow her. She gives away a lot of cars, guys. Or raffles a lot of cars for like 30 spots for a lot of X Maxes. Creative Rides on Instagram.
Yeah, I can't believe Traxxas is still taking a hit from all that.
Oh yeah. No, she fixes these things up. Yeah, Creative Rides on Instagram. You just put it in the.
Oh, she fixes them up and then.
She fixes them up. Yeah, that thing was like probably close to $3,000. Jason does a lot of the work on them.
Crazy.
Wow.
XLX2 in it and big fat motors in them and all the hop ups on it.
And
Cape
then
Cod, what's up?
raffles them.
And
Correct.
raffles it off. Yeah, it was $30 a ticket, but still,
Yeah.
she only sold half the ticket, so it was like a 1 in 15 chance to win. And she still let it go.
I'm gonna have to. I mean,
Well, it's,
spend that much money for a ticket because it's all, beefed up.
She did that with the XRT too, and she only sold like 7 or 8 tickets of those.
Wow.
kind of like with Sean's raffle going on with that tow truck,
Yeah,
it's no money
he's
to
gonna
me.
give
Sold
everybody's
out.
money back on that one, though. He said,
Yeah.
Yeah, it stalled out quick.
yeah. We're getting ready to do a 12S X Max for her. Yeah, sweet. I think
Have
on
two people
July
raffle.
7th or something like that, she said she was gonna do another one. Maybe 2. So I thought you had to be at your shop to do it. And then she came on with her thing saying you could do it on, just send her the money.
907. Dang.
I know, Robert. I would have too.
What's up, Sean?
For what she had in that thing was crazy.
Sean.
What's up, Sean?
So, Sean,
Let's see if I can find some pictures
Doug,
of that.
JJ, Thompson, who are on this? Hey, y'all. I'm multitasking, trying to anyway.
Me too. Trying to get done with this drawing so I can start this other one.
Yeah, after I got home yesterday, I want to say it was around 6:30, 6:45. Sat down in my chair, man, and passed out.
Try to keep up with a 14-year-old.
Well, no, it was that
The
3 hour
drive, it's only
drive.
6 hour, right?
Yeah, it only took me 6.5 hours to go there and back.
Yeah, that's all.
I
3
left
there
at
and 3
6 in the
back,
morning.
right?
Yeah, I left at 6 in the morning, got there at 9:30. And then left there around 3:30, 3:45 to come home.
You're glutton, Dennis, glutton for punishment.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I felt that ride coming home.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
I started getting tired. It's a nice ride though. I mean, it wasn't like you're just staring at yeah, Jay. Oh no. It's just a long ride.
Old people problems. Yeah.
Yeah, all people problems. No, that's Dennis problems. That's what that is.
Trees
up?
and rivers. And then
What's
once
up,
you
Sean?
get to a certain spot, and then it's just mountainside on both sides. What's up, Raymond?
Same old.
CK, what's going on?
CK Hobby Shop.
Oh, Bushman, I was gonna stop and get a monster, and I was like, screw it, I'm just leaving. I'm going home. I just want to get home.
What's up, Raymond?
What's up, Raymond? What in-
Look, I stopped and got gas 5 minutes away from the place. I didn't even want to fucking walk inside to get something.
I would have went to a McDonald's drive-thru or something.
What'd that do, Dennis? Take you 2 tanks or 1?
Just half tank.
Oh, well,
There's a half tank going, and I just filled up before I came home.
yeah.
Was that Ronald McDonald? What's up,
Ronald
Ray?
McDonald.
Jason sent me a
Oh,
Instagram. It looked like someone doing wrestling. It looked like Ronald McDonald was thrown out of the ring.
Kurt, if there's a new guy on there named Cody, Code Red, I invited him, but he's probably not
Okay.
gonna be on the chat.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, I don't know that other guy, what's his name's email, so he's always on tanks.
Yeah, I invited
guy
him
that-
the tank, but then oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The guy that was with you, Dennis.
Has anybody
Um,
talked to Tank?
Jim's Hobbies.
No, I got Jim's Hobbies is on my email.
Oh,
Says,
Truck Tech Joe.
yes. Yeah, so I don't know if you want to send him something or,
You know what? Let me send it to him right now because I told him last night that I'd send him links.
Yeah, I invited him to tanks, but I also said on Sunday night there's Kurt's. What were you saying? Oh no. Anybody talk to Tank?
Yeah, I tried to message him on WhatsApp, but he didn't answer because he's got a forest fire. Well, there's a forest fire up there.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
it's in Nova Scotia. He don't live in Nova Scotia, so.
there's a lot of Canada's burning.
he was out crawling today or something. He posted something today, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, well, this happened about 2 or 3 hours ago.
Well, that's about when he started posting those. He took his Predator out. Posted a bunch of pictures on WhatsApp. John Martin, what's happening?
What's up,
What's up,
John?
John?
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
All right, here goes a shout out battle.
One
Martin.
word there, Jays, one word. A shootout.
Hey Trey,
Same with you, Matt, one word.
Shout out.
He's all,
Shout
I
out.
know. It's all shootout. That's why I got a shootout at the OK Corral. John's relaxing tonight. Yeah, I was gonna do this from the garage, but I forgot.
See if that booster works, Kurt.
Yeah,
You got a booster?
A booster.
yep, I think it's working. It doesn't show it, but the other night we were out there on Zoom, not on YouTube, but on Zoom, and I never dropped at all.
That's cool.
Right?
Well, I was gonna see if it worked tonight, but
You forgot about it.
I was in here editing.
Middle of editing
Dude,
one
editing takes
button.
so much time.
I know,
Should be able to
Drives me
finish
nuts.
that tonight.
especially I usually try to make 3 or 4 videos, on
Yeah.
one trip out.
Yep.
They go by so fast though.
Dude, the last video I put
Right.
up was probably like at least 45 minutes to an hour's worth of video that I narrowed down into 12 minutes.
Yep, I do the same thing, man.
And it takes forever.
That's why you should bust it up into two different videos.
Slow motion.
Yeah.
You can do a
I
run or
thought
two on one, and then another run or two on another.
Yeah. I thought about that. I was going to post the 136 pass first by itself. But then it kind of went with the whole gist of things. And I was going to do a 2-part one. But then I was like, nah. Somebody's going to watch it or somebody actually cares. Or we'll just watch both things.
It just stretches them. It stretches out the videos. That's all. That way you can put a couple a week or something up.
Yeah.
Is that you again, Tim?
Jimmy.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of times you'll get more hits on a shorter video.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you have like that's what I was talking to my brother about it. I was like, then you have the other group of people that like, they go on YouTube and they want to see a longer video because they don't feel like flipping through channels. So like you have one group and versus the other group who just wants to see something short and quick. And I mean, for the most part, a lot of my videos I try and keep under 10 minutes, but
That's how I am sometimes. When I'm out working on my car and watching videos, I like to watch a video that
Exactly.
plays for a long time.
exactly.
When I'm not, I like to, sitting in my chair over there, I like to watch the short videos that go by fast. So I
Yeah.
can move to different channels and stuff.
There's definitely a time for a long video and a time for short.
I sent the link to Joe and Josh.
Oh,
Joe is visiting family
okay.
and Josh is on his way home from a second fatality tonight. He
Oh,
said he'll
geez.
try and get on after.
Hmm.
Ouch.
Cool, cool.
Holy shit. Wow.
I know that.
And
What was it? CK Hobby Shop. I can bring it down to 7 seconds and get 1 million views. I know, right? Stupid. Yeah, the shorter, the more views you get. It all depends about your titling too.
Nobody even watches the shorts, my shorts though. Anyway, it's like
It
I get-
depends. Like Guru said, if you do like 3 in a row, 1 out of 3 is going to get probably almost 2,000 views on it.
my first short I put up. I could not within like an hour. It got like 1,200 views.
Yeah.
Ever since that first one, none of them, like the last short I put up, I think it had like 300 views maybe. I'm like, okay.
I know I
mean,
got
my sister-
I got one with like 57 views on it right now. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
So like I got skipped or I didn't get thrown into the cycle.
yep.
Yeah, another thing too, I've found out, it helps a lot if you constantly pumping them out, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get one out once a week. I mean, I went through a little span of like a week and a half, 2 weeks, a little bit ago, but now I'm in season. Now it's like speed run season. So
Yeah.
Come in. Come on, buddy.
See, I'll do that. I'll Monday, Tuesday, I'll put out regular videos. Then I'll try like Thursday or Friday to do a shorts,
yeah,
just because I don't have that much video sitting around like I have been. I usually have the races and all that, and I didn't even, I wish I would recorded. It probably would have went viral watching my car fly 40 feet in the air. And
yeah, that would have been neat. to see.
I got one short that's got a whole bunch, and the other short's only got like 2.
Yeah, it's mad. I got a short with 10 views. Yeah, it's just,
Yeah, I think my short's got like 7 views in it. Like, what's
I don't think you get
it's a
put in the
funny
right
one, too.
spot for some reason.
Put the mic down there, Keith.
Yeah, I got one that has like 7 views, and it's a funny short too.
Robert, I tried video after video and gave up. I shortened my shorts. Yeah, the 7-second and 10-second ones seem to do the best.
Oh, there's a 10-second one.
I can do as
like,
short as a minute.
yeah, you do like,
But you
I
can do a
15
5-second.
seconds,
Yeah, but you can do a 5-second if you wanted to.
and then you just stop it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there's like 15 seconds and then a minute. It always screws up if I stop it. I just haven't learned how to.
You haven't learned how to edit it down to 5 seconds.
No. You know what happens to me is when I do not for kids, and then it goes back, and then the speaker is right next to the post short, and I hit post short instead of the speaker and say the title. I do that all the time. It's like, shit.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
And I haven't figured out how to do songs, put songs in it yet.
So
I'm liking the new editor thing. I'm using whatever word you use for it.
You got a new editor program?
Yeah, that thing. Clipchamp.
What's it called?
Clipchamp.
Clipchamp?
Yeah, it came from my photos. It popped up and it said, "Would you like to use Clipchamp?" And it was, I mean, I still use the free version of it. I don't use the version that you got to buy into, but yeah, screw that. But
Did you just see what Sean put?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Just think about it like you're having sex, Keith. And
Oh. It'll be quick then.
It'll be over in 5 seconds.
Wham.
Use the
No,
sound.
Sean, they're called,
of any
that's why they
video.
called short, Sean. I mean, it's not like an hour or too long. So, I can't help you there, buddy.
Well, that's you use the sound of any video that they split the whatever profit you make with that person who made the sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and you can go on YouTube Studio, the website, not the app. You have to go on the website and you can download music for your videos that will not get copyright strikes.
Yeah.
Right. I do a lot of them
if
in
you
my,
use YouTube Music, if it's already on YouTube, you can already use it.
yeah.
I use my
But
first
do not
editor.
use the song titles for your video. That will
No.
get you a strike.
Oh, so
They
don't
used to-
put like AC/DC, the song title in there.
Yeah,
No.
you don't want to use the title.
Now it's gonna be bands that you never heard of. You know,
Yeah, I know on the, I go to that YouTube studio. They got
Yeah,
bands in there.
yeah,
that-
exactly. Now, another good one that I subscribe to is Epidemic Sounds. Again, it's a bunch of bands you never heard of, but they make pretty good music, you know, and you can find stuff that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
CK, I overdub and mask my music like a pirate.
Oh yeah, I modify the songs too. I'll take and use part of a song at the beginning of the video and then use the whole song after that,
I do a
or
lot of
I'll,
cutting.
or I'll repeat a piece of a song if I like it, you know,
Yeah,
just to make it long enough to cover the whole video. And then a lot of times I'll just use like, I don't know, 3 or 4 songs if it's a long one.
yeah, I do a lot of cutting songs in my,
And that, but I also do all my editing on the phone. And the one I use is Video Guru for YouTube.
guru.
Tube
pretty
music
easy to
can still
use.
get
There's
copy strike.
all kind of good editing tools on that app, you know, and get pretty good results. You can modify the music with it. You can record voiceover on it real easily. You can completely wipe out any sound that's on the video if you want to. You know, because a lot of times when I'm filming for my videos, you got
Air,
four-wheelers riding around and
friggin' air.
people using skill saws and all that kind of crap.
I know the
So-
last one I tried to do, it's like I just started video and then this big sweet streaper came in.
Yeah, that's when I'll just silence that scene if I want to keep the sound from most of the video,
Yeah,
or if it's like constant, then they'll just be. You won't get any truck sounds at all. You'll just get the music, you know.
yeah, he was there until I stopped the video. It's like,
Well,
as
that's
soon as
nice.
I shut the damn video off, it stopped filming, he left.
I get all the airplanes all the time.
Bitch, pissed me off. Pissed the Pope off.
Thousand. Yeah,
But
right.
I've been trying to shoot the one with the king hauler. It's not turning out right, so I had to trash all that video anyways.
Yeah, sometimes things just don't work out.
Just, I've only been trying to shoot it for the last 2 months.
And if you're doing some kind of storyline, it can make it more difficult, you know.
Yeah, it's a storyline. It's a storyline. It's Beanfield, one of Beanfield Duckman storylines.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Ain't got enough internet going on tonight, man. Yeah, I've got your video on the TV here, and it's just froze, and the chat's not even rolling on the TV. So that kind of sucks. I like seeing the chat.
There's always something going on over there. If it ain't the sweeper, it's the kids running over next to you, or it's
Yeah, CK, I know you do it. You do it to have fun. I think you do TikTok a little bit more than you do YouTube anymore, don't you? Because you can post whatever you want on TikTok, man. You can do any music you want.
oh yeah.
He says, I post Metallica, AC/DC all the time in my videos. I don't do this for money. I do it because I love RC.
Yeah, I'd love
Right.
to post AC/DC in all my videos, but
You
you
could,
get copyright. If you go to TikTok, you can.
No, he does. I think he does it in YouTube and doesn't care.
I just don't want to get kicked off. That's all.
I don't think you get kicked off. I think you just
You-
get
you can-
tagged.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not worried about making any money off of YouTube, you can put any music you want to on your videos. It won't
Yeah.
matter. You know.
See, I had one that I had an AC/DC song, a Back in Black song, but the CD skipped. So I had them guys put a new CD player in their van and the music was skipping. And I put it on there and then all of a sudden it was gone. Oh, I don't know
music
what
was gone?
happened. Yeah, the whole video was like, I guess they took it down or something because it was there, but then I checked it and it was gone.
They will take a video down over a copyright claim and they'll delete channels. What they'll do is demonetize you if you're monetized. And after 3 strikes or 5 strikes, I think it's 3 strikes, your channel will be gone. They'll wipe
Yeah,
the whole-
my niece said you have a strike. I'm like, oh shit. But it was like back, and you know, it was funny.
A couple of the music review channels that have gotten strike and a couple of them just X-Nayed right off. There's another one going through it right now because they watch music that they never heard, review it. And yeah, they're striking those channels for watching the music that everybody else has got on their other videos. But
Yeah, and they're
GM,
getting
what's up?
strikes.
yeah, they're using titles and names because they're reviewing this song from this band. And yeah, there's some of them like the Eagles. Don't ever do anything with the Eagles because you'll get a strike and they'll take that shit down in a minute.
Wow.
It's all the record companies, not normally the artists. It's the
Record company. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking corporations,
I don't know how they can do that because you bought the CD. So it's like you
Jeez.
can do whatever you want with it.
You didn't buy the
You know?
rights.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
Because
don't have the
now
right to
you
play
don't
it.
see stuff.
if I didn't
Yeah.
buy the right to play it,
Put
then I
it
shouldn't
on.
be able to play it.
Putting it on YouTube amounts to public presentation.
Yeah, but I'm driving around in my Kia blaring that damn AC/DC. That's public.
Yeah,
Public nuisance.
Yeah.
there's government wrote themselves a law that allows them to.
Just giving people public headaches is all you're doing.
Got that shit right.
But yeah, there's some bands like the Eagles and a few others that if you even get a couple notes of a song that's recognizable, they'll copyright strike you.
That's why I try not to put any music in mine if I can help it. Every
So,
once in a
so,
while I will.
Kurt, I won't sing "Welcome to the whole." Oh shit! Sorry, Kurt.
Especially with
You can sing the words, you just can't play the music.
yeah,
Well, like Sean said, if you're not over 10,000 subs, they're not going to worry about it.
elevator rap on it. Or even worse. Instead of Muzak, it's Rap Zach.
Yeah, I got I think it's 355 subs. But so they're not worried about me,
Yeah.
So right now I'm making a
Right.
parody.
Yeah. But for anybody that wants to put any music on there, you can, if you want to like rap and you don't mind, America First type rap, Tom McDonald's released all of his songs. Use anything you want, any way you want. Just make sure he's the one that's credited for the song.
Yeah. I'm making a parody right now
you were a good boy.
of
You
a
good.
song, and I hope it'll with all you guys in it. So I might just put that on the WhatsApp.
Whiskey Runner said there's a difference between a copyright strike and a copyright claim. Strikes pull your channel after 3. You can have as many claims as you want. It might get blocked in some countries though,
Well,
which is true.
I know. I did a Judas
I
Priest
had
song.
one video that I put up
claim
that I
on it.
got a copy claim, the copyright claim.
Yep.
And they wanted me to change the music. I left it alone. That
Yep.
video's still up.
Yeah, because a lot of people who put the claims on don't have the rights to the music, but if they do, that claim can become a strike. I'll
That's
use
an, oh,
Hugo
go ahead, man.
as an example. You know, they'll turn that right into a strike.
That's
Yeah,
another one I did
had,
was I did Judas Priest breaking the law on a video, and it said banned from England, and they banned it. They banned the video.
Well, it depends on how big the band is too. The band is the one that is gonna give you the strike. They have the rights to all of it, not the record label.
Not true. Trust me, I've been a musician most of my life.
It's very true.
It's not true. That's
The label, the
Dang.
label cannot strike you. The artist has to
the
put the
label
strike on
owns
you.
the music. It's whoever owns the music. The music owner, and a lot of that's the labels.
a band has to be pretty big to have all the rights to their own music.
Yeah, that's why
Are we
Prince.
talking about copyrights again?
Oh, I sounded like
I
Burt
thought we
Reynolds
had
there.
this a
Sorry.
long damn time ago. Is Jack in here?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's politics basically is all it is. But yeah, it's whoever owns the rights to the music, and it is the record company in most of these bands. Very few artists own their own music unless they're like, never went to a label.
He drove drunk and Smoking a Bandit too.
It's funny.
Sure did.
Why you do that, unknown?
I ain't do shit.
That's funny. Where was I?
Yeah, I prefer the non-music videos really anyways.
Yeah, I don't play much music in mine. It's not
The wind noise is so bad. It's like, man,
well, you gotta buy a sock for your camera or whatever you got. Well, I don't know what you use, but
Well, if I put that, I just use my regular. I'll show you the camera I got right here. But if I put it in waterproof, if I put it in that plastic waterproof thing,
well, don't
then
put it
you
in a,
really can't hear anything at all.
don't
Well,
put it
no.
in a plastic waterproof. Buy a sock for it.
Yep. Even a real sock, just put a sock around it or a piece of foam from a tire foam
If I put a
around.
sock around it, you won't be able to see the video.
Well, you
Leave the lens open, bonehead.
just take a piece of old tire foam and glue that around find out where the microphone opening's at, and put that tire foam around the microphone opening, and that'll buffer a lot of that wind noise.
Okay.
There's what I've been using for the last 5 years.
Hey, what is that? Same thing on I got?
$35. It was $35
Yeah.
when I bought it. At Christmas.
Akio.
I had one
I
of
got
those
an
too.
Akio. I got two of these. This is the bad one. You see that little thing right there, and there's a big scratch right there on that lens.
Yeah, this is a Craig. A lot of times I'll forget to clean the lens. So my video, if I forget to clean the lens on a particular video, it's going to be kind of like blurry around the edges and shit.
And they send you just about everything with that. All kinds of stuff.
Robert, I use my phone and I got a GoPro too. I use most of the time, but I use my phone too.
And they send you 2 chargers, a battery, a watch. You can turn it on and off. And it's like, what? It's crazy, the stuff they send me.
You want some more time?
I had one of the cheaper cameras like that. Worked pretty good.
Yeah, I bought one. Then I got a big scratch on it, and I bought the same one.
My son bought me the GoPro, so
A problem with, did you guys have a problem with like putting the battery in and then leaving it overnight and then it's not being like halfway charged in the morning?
Yeah, the battery on my Craig, it'll hold a charge pretty good, but if you fire it up like 2 days after charging it, it does not have a full charge.
Traveling Fools, how you doing? Welcome.
Mine is, if I put it in overnight, it's fully charged. I put it in overnight, get everything ready to go, and I put it in the car and all my RCs in the car and everything. When I get to the place where I gotta go, I turn it on and it's like 3-4 bars down. It's like, what the hell? So now I'm not doing that. I'm waiting to the very last second to put the battery in.
Yeah, I don't put well, not my GoPro. My GoPro will last a few days.
Yeah, I don't even take the battery out of this Craig. I just charge it in the phone or in the camera rather.
In the
That's
camera.
that's how I charge my GoPros too. But I have 2 batteries though.
Yeah, I got like 4 batteries. I think one's puffed.
I have a GoPro
Are they
7. I
LiPo?
can't update to use it. I didn't
I
think
think
you
they're
needed to update
Lion.
GoPros.
Not sure.
Let me see. Let me get one of the. I don't
There's
think there's
something
a
more
battery
wrong with
in
it
this
than
one.
that.
Update in order to use a GoPro?
There's not a battery in this one.
Okay, yeah.
And yes, they are. I think they're lithium ion batteries or so lithium.
It's
not-
right here. I don't know what they are, but one of them's like I got 4 of them and 3 of them fit really good, but one of them's tight. That's what she said. But yeah, it's like
He lied to you.
GoPro 10. Yeah, I got the 9, Sean. I think it's an awesome camera.
Yeah, if one battery's fitting tight, it's probably puffed a little bit.
it looks puffed.
So
Yeah,
LiPo?
she's lying to me. Bastard. That's what I was wondering if it's a LiPo or not.
It might be those other ones though too. GoPro 7 Black. Message update to use. Huh. I didn't. They still sell all those. So
And so what, Kurt?
I see 5. I see 5 still for sale all the time. I think 7 was the best because you could actually
Oh,
you could
GoPro.
actually look through your phone and watch what you were recording the whole time. Like Big Head, that's what he uses. So he can look through his phone through his GoPro to see exactly what he's filming. So it's like
Yeah, you
Oh,
do
the
that with the Hero 10 Black that I have.
oh, you can do that with the 10 now?
Yeah.
See,
you
I
do
can
that,
I can
'cause
do it
that's
with the
what I have.
9, but once I start recording, it goes away.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
what
know
good
what?
is that?
Once you start recording, it does go away.
It goes away, yeah. But the 7s, I
you
think it's
can-
the 7s don't. They stay active the whole time.
Oh, that's
So you
cool.
could actually look at your phone and see, and have your camera
Yeah,
could be way
yeah.
down here on the ground recording stuff on the ground or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. But
I
what
forgot
good
about
is if
that.
it goes
does
away,
that.
right?
Well, you can get your camera set up exactly how you want it set up. That's all. Like when I stick it on my head, I can put it in my camera to see exactly where it's
Where
facing.
it's going. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you can hit the play button. Once you hit the play button or record button, then it disappears,
Disappears. Yeah.
which is kind of cool because you can shut it off with your phone. You can turn it
So
on
I
with
guess
your
that's
phone.
okay. Yeah. See, mine you can turn it
Okay.
on and off with a watch.
Yeah.
Got a watch thing.
My
I
old
never
one's
use
like
it.
that.
Imagine that could eat a lot of bandwidth on your phone, which may be why they limited it out
Yeah, but
much on your
cares?
phone. And yeah, you could be,
Who cares if that's what you want to do with it though? If not, you can shut your phone off,
but I'm just saying, if you don't have an unlimited internet thing, that might get pricey.
Yeah. That's just a Wi-Fi hookup though. It's not over broadcasting.
I thought it was Bluetooth.
It's
It's
either
a- yeah,
Bluetooth
which
or
is
Wi-Fi. It's
which
one
is
of those. But
Wi-Fi.
when it's Wi-Fi, it's camera to phone Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if that will use your
No,
band.
No, it
doesn't-
won't use any Wi-Fi data because
No.
your phone is used as a hotspot,
no.
and
It
I
goes
use
from,
this
yeah, it
phone a
goes
lot,
straight to
too.
straight. It doesn't go over any towers or anything like that.
yeah.
I use this phone for voiceovers and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, you just gotta have a pretty good onboard memory on your phone for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I talk and then I plug it into my computer and I get it, put it in a file, and
Oh, for your voice.
yeah, that's what I'm doing right now for this. I'm taking pictures of my drawing so I can put it shit other than RC.
Phone for my vids and my GoPros for RunCam 5. Right, POV. The phone is quicker and easier to use. Yeah, the phone is a little, well, yeah. Depends on how you're doing it. If you edit on your phone, that's faster on your phone, but I edit on my computer, so it's the same.
Yeah, we've got the same editing, me and you, Kurt.
Yeah, that,
Yeah,
Shot
I
cut.
shoot video with my Craig camera because it shoots better video than my phone. But then the phone is capable of handling
yeah, Sean, the 9 has a front
the
screen too.
higher definition.
That's what's cool about the 9 and 10s. It's got that little screen in the front to where you can see, if you're pointing it at you, you can see what you're filming.
I use that so much in my videos, like while I'm making a video, because in the reflection of my phone, I can see the face of my I can see the little
Oh,
face of
yeah.
the camera, and then I can judge like basically what I'm looking at, whether or not I'm looking at the GPS or not.
Ah,
Mm,
yeah,
I do that all the time.
I'm so tall, I get the outer view, but then when I'm actually looking at my car, my camera's way up ahead of me and stuff. I
Yeah.
can never get that down right.
You know what I actually figured out? Well, like if I'm sitting in my car and my hand is on the steering wheel, I like it by my rear view mirror. I set it so that you can just see my hand on the top of the steering wheel, just see the top with the roof of the car, and set my camera there with my head straight. Because sometimes, a lot of times I'm by myself, so it's like you can't tell where it is before you start. Because trying to get it on the app, the GoPro app, it takes like a month of Sundays for it to load up, and that's if it even loads up. So it's like, this is freaking worthless, and I don't have time for this. So it's like, so I always just try and figure out some kind of way, and it's been working. I mean,
Yeah, sometimes you have to shut your camera and your phone off to get them both to turn on and hook back up to each other.
yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
I just swap memory cards back and forth to move the video clips from the camera to the phone. And then when the video's done, I'll upload to YouTube, and then I'll move the video from the phone to the memory card. So I've got my videos saved on memory cards. And I'm telling you, man, I'm not using much here at all. I think what I've got are 32 gig
That's what
memory
I got.
cards.
I got 2 of those. Yeah.
And yeah, I've got 2 of them. I swap them back and forth, and they're not even close to getting filled up,
yeah, I never fill mine.
Oh,
Never
really?
fill
I
mine.
fill when I'm racing, I fill them all the way up, both of them.
Yeah, we used to do it all day long, right, Kurt?
But yeah,
you
a
just set
few
it and-
hours each. Yeah.
Yeah.
Video quality makes
Yeah,
it.
I'm recording anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds per clip.
Yeah, I do a couple of minutes per clip and then shut it
A lot
off
of
and then
times I'll
restart
only
it.
use, a lot of times I'm only using 5-6 seconds of a clip,
Yeah.
depending on what video I'm making.
Yeah, if you're recording in 1080p compared to say 420, that's going to take a lot more memory. So your video quality difference.
Yeah, well, I do record in 1080p, and 99% of the time I've got enough memory on my phone to be able to upload it at 1080. Once in a blue moon, I have to upload it at 720.
So I get one line.
Don Kade, how you doing? Welcome. Three or 4 hours. I imagine he went on race day. Yeah, it's, depending on how many races I go through.
I need to get me a few more pieces as far as like camera mounts and stuff like that.
Those help. So that way you can just move your camera around without moving your
Yeah.
stands
Well, and,
around or mounts around.
Well, like I've used this one before with this little tripod, and kind of mounted it on the edge of a cabinet
Mhm.
while I'm working on something on the countertop. And I've done that a few times, where I do some work. But even though that's like 3 or 4 hours worth of work being done, I take and I speed that up. And a lot of times I'll go ahead and finish that speeded up portion as a finished video, and then go in the editor, pull up that finished video, put it in there, and speed it up again. So it's condensed way down to, a few minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of boring, sitting there working on something. And, so I've done some of those where I just have music playing and then record myself on the phone, because the phone's got a better microphone. Explaining what was going on and what you just watched. And when when one of my trucks goes like right next to my little camera, I've got the sound kit on because there's not a lot of noise in there. You can hear the little diesel sound.
It's getting worse and worse. Swampers, you're breaking up bad.
Yeah, you're breaking up bad, Swampers.
Thought I might have switched off the Wi-Fi on the phone, trying to let the TV work so I can see the chat.
Oh, let's see.
Everybody talk at once.
I know, suddenly died, huh?
I'm trying to get this.
So this is what, where's my thing at? Screen share. This is the X-Max she gave away right here.
Go to,
Look at
I
that.
can't. I don't even know. Hold that thought.
Oh, that's sweet, man.
Right? Custom paint work.
Yeah.
She puts a lot of money into her trucks. $30, gonna win that. She's doing a green one next.
For $30.
It's gonna be probably $30 a spot.
So what was that? What model was that?
That was the X-Max.
Okay. Big.
Yeah. She gave away that, did a raffle on that. What was the XRT? The same thing, the X-Max, but it's the trucky one.
Yeah.
The XRT, right? Yeah, she did that too. Only on Instagram. Yeah, she's on Instagram. That was her name there, Robert. McKenna Madden. She's here. It's Creative Rides. If you guys do follow her, she's got 14,000 followers. She
Damn.
does this all the time, gives away stuff. Giveaways. She makes this product for cleaning. Cleaning RC cars. She even got a sweet ass Jeep right there. But yeah, she does all sorts of stuff. All sorts of giveaways and raffles. She fixes them up, plays with them for a minute or two, and then sells them or raffles them off or give them away. I think she's trying to do like a she's trying to get some money together to start making like 3D printed cars for kids and stuff like that. And
Oh,
donate,
wow.
do like a donation business or something like that.
Where did she
Text me
get the
to 'em.
RCs from, Kurt? I mean, she must
She's got
buy
yeah.
them used and shit, or
No, she buys them brand new. No, these are all brand new. She like I
damn,
said,
she ain't making
uses
any
them.
money.
She uses them. So
I mean, how many people did that?
yeah,
Her raffle?
it was not very many. Trust me. I think she had 7 for the XRT
Shh.
and then like 15 for the X Max.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, so she
I mean,
lost.
for what she's trying to do, you know?
She said she raised $1,500 yesterday.
Yeah, but
So, but yeah, both those cars combined were
$1,500.
$3 grand, $4 grand.
Yeah, so she didn't make any money.
No, but she's trying.
Better off of just raising the money and putting it for donation for her stuff instead of trying to
Robert,
sell
you
it
don't
and
have
stuff.
Instagram. I'll try to remind you and get the link for you next time.
You know,
I'll be back after my grandson leaves. Hi, gurus.
Take it easy.
I mean, that's great she's doing that, but it would be easier if she just got donations for
Did she do a post
Well-
of her clean product?
Well, that's what she does too. She takes donations too, but she tries to raffle off stuff, and
stuff.
she
Yeah,
always buys these cars and fixes them up, plays with them for a little while, and then raffles them off or gives them away. So
yeah, but
she's got money, dude. You don't even know.
Did she make a post on her RC cleaning product?
What was that?
Did she make a post showing her product?
Yeah, well, yeah, I showed you. Well, I didn't
that still ain't right. Damn
show
it.
it live, but let's see.
Castle Walls. Giving me
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, she does. If you go into her under her, and then she's got one right here. I don't know if I won't get it for Instagram, right? A strike for doing that.
But
If I show an Instagram video,
I don't see why not. I'll tell you would.
right? I don't think she would give a shit.
Unless somebody claims it. I wouldn't think so.
If you're promoting hers, probably wouldn't be offended by it, you know.
Can you hear that? Probably not, huh?
no.
Yeah, I can. You guys can't hear it anyways because my headphones are on. Does she have she's got a website, it said somewhere for it. I think it's creativerides.com.
Oh, she sells cleaning stuff.
Yeah, it's cleaning stuff for your RC.
Simple Green, WD-40.
Her bio. Yeah, right. I know sometimes it's just easier to buy stuff though if you can get to it. I never can get to anybody's bio in here. That's why. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to mess with it. But yeah, she talks about it on a couple of their videos.
Yeah, it's okay, Kurt. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you
All
can't
right,
hear it
I'll
anymore.
write it down.
Put the link. You can put the link in the chat. It's her Instagram. Oh, Robert doesn't go on any social media, just in here. Oh, okay, Robert. I didn't know that. I thought you were on a couple of them.
Kurt?
Robert?
Oh, never mind.
What's up?
No, it said it wasn't available, then it popped up. I don't know why I did that.
Oh. Yeah, I figure if you guys are interested in an X-Max or, you know, you guys got some money to.
Well, if she's only selling 17 raffle tickets, you got a good chance.
Right. What are the, yeah, same with the XRT. She only sold like 7 or 8
Yeah.
for $1,000 car, $30, had a 1 out of 7 chance to win. Pretty
Buy
good
8 of them
odds,
and then
man.
you win them all.
No, I would bought. I would
Spend
bought as many tickets
$100.
as two.
Would have bought the rest, right? And she was only selling 30 of them. So even then, if they all sold, that's 1 in 30 chance.
Drop 100, you know.
All right, Thompson, have a good night, buddy.
Later, Thompson.
Appreciate it.
JD, I agree. It's very suspicious. A woman nowadays selling cleaning stuff, that's weird.
Sounds suspicious. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, you're gonna be all right there, Tim, man. You look like you're gonna hurl every time you cough like that, man. We're gonna have to call the ambulance on you.
Yeah, no, just good old fashioned COVID lung butter. Act that shit up. Get it out.
Hack that up and smoke another.
I swear, it's got me healthy when I had COVID, being able to smoke a fatty and start hacking and hack that shit out of the depths of my lungs. Otherwise, I'd have been out in the hospital. They'd have stuck my ass on a respirator and I'd be dead.
What's up, Fred? That's all good. Better late than never, right? A few more pieces put onto my infraction build.
You'll like what I just got this week.
What'd you get?
Shirt.
What did you get?
Oh, it's pretty.
Is it, man?
It's mighty pretty. I haven't even touched it.
Carbon fiber what? Chassis?
I don't even want to put fingerprints on it.
Nice.
Sucker is gorgeous, dude.
I got a friend that does those now. But you got yours all nice and is that from that's from what's his name? Huh? Yeah, you got one of the
Nice.
new ones from him.
Yeah,
Something
buddy.
pepper, perfect pass.
Yep,
Nice.
I had to. It's exactly what I was intending with the mold that I was making.
Right?
Was
Yeah.
exactly this.
That's
And I'm
funny because
like,
you were showing us that,
Yep,
right?
it's
And then all of a
exactly
sudden,
what I wanted.
and he came out like a week later with his.
Yep.
That's crazy. And what did that run you, may I ask?
I think it was like 250 something. It was right around 250. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, the first chassis that I ever seen carbon fiber for a Limitless or something they were going for like $300-400, $450.
And that was just a flat piece, and you still needed the two end
And
pieces and all that,
yeah,
right?
all that other crap, and this one,
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't believe the price of that. A lot of his stuff, I have to say, is really. I
He's-
mean, his Perfect Pass springs, even I would put them on any limit list that I get from
he's
now
pretty
on.
reasonable about his prices, it seems like,
Yep, very reasonable.
for what he's done, what he puts out.
I mean, his new V3 drive shafts, though, whoa, those things are pricey. I mean, the originals were like 120 or something like that, the version 1 and version 2s. And now he come out with this version 3, and he wants, I think it's like 175 for the whole set, but it's a whole kit, and they're huge, huge drive shafts, but it's a whole entire kit and assembly that
Oh,
you get
okay.
with it. Not just 2 drive shafts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like everything. It's
Get
drive
all the
shafts,
bearings and
the
bushings
whole
and
9 yards. But it's a lot. I really do hope that he doesn't stop producing the V2 drive shafts, because like the V2 drive shaft was basically just a stock replacement.
Yeah.
And then his V3, I mean, his
Nice,
V3
Fred.
is
That's
like,
cool.
like a
Yeah.
200-mile-an-hour car, you know?
Yeah.
It's like not everybody wants that, you know what I mean? Per se. Like, you can't stop selling your V2s, please. But we'll see. You know, he doesn't have any in stock, that's for sure. I've been looking.
That's when you got to send him a message, though,
Yeah, I'm going to.
or say something on one of his videos.
yeah.
He hasn't put out a video about his V3, even though they are available. Amazon, because I ordered one. But he hasn't made a video about it, and that's when I was going to comment on the video that he makes about the V3. But I'm really hoping he doesn't stop
Yeah.
producing them.
Who likes the
Hmm.
116th or
Robert wants to
118th
know-
Summit?
Yeah, I've never seen them. I wasn't aware they made small ones.
Oh yeah, they make the Summit,
Make all different
the
sizes.
Slash, and what's it? There's a third one too.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I knew they had a couple of small ones, but I didn't know they made the Summit in a small scale.
Yeah.
Speaking of small scales,
Hmm.
that
Interesting.
mini Capra that I won from Fern Solo, dude, that goddamn thing is impressive.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They are actually nice crawlers. You put a little bit
They
of weight
are.
down low, and
And,
they work great.
But 1/18 scale, my ass. That
Oh,
thing
so
is 1/12 way long.
1/16th. It's an E-Revo. They have two.
That crusher's pretty
I
fun.
knew they made a small Evo, but
Yeah.
but that mini
E-Revo
Capra makes
Slash.
them 1/10.
Yeah, that mini Capras is just a smaller. It's a little bit smaller. It's more like a 1/14th scale or 1/12 scale.
Yeah, I think it's like 1/12 because the driver's head that's in there almost matches up to my little 1/12 scale driver they use, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good size.
Smaller wheels.
Because I think they're even the wheels, the rims are small. Like I think the rims are 1.0s, but the tires are big.
No, they're 155s.
The rims?
Yep, the stock wheels are 155.
I thought the tires were
12 millimeter.
155s.
Well, the wheel itself is 155.
The tire, the rubber piece is 155.
Well, the tire fits on the 155 wheel.
Okay.
Real quick, see how big the tire is. The tire is about 3 5/8 outside, but it's a 155 wheel.
Okay.
I stuck some Axial 1.9s on mine just for fun. And they're really too firm for it. It was fun making that little rock bouncing video I did, because it was literally bouncing off the rocks and stuff, you know. And so that was fun. But as far as like actually crawling, these little 155s that come with it are super soft, and they won't hold the weight of like a 10-pound trail truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They would look like you aired down too much. But they do the job, you know. It gets excellent traction. I tried rock bouncing with the stock tires on it, and they just didn't let it bounce, you know, because they were too soft, it's too grippy. But for crawling, awesome.
Yeah, you see a lot of people doing them in like little comps now with those. But it's just those because they're so big. They're even making fiberglass, not fiberglass, but carbon fiber rails for them. Get rid of the cage, put little bodies on them.
Yeah, I've seen some of those 3D printed bodies.
Well, they
I
actually
don't know,
like
they're kinda- they're kinda
G-Speed
weird,
actually
but
has
they are. But those bodies are 1/12 scale.
yeah, G-Speed actually has an actual body for it though, like he actually went
Yeah,
and
it's got
bought like
a
30 of them, 40 of them.
yeah, it's got like a pinched front and rear on it, right?
Yeah.
And I think they're printed. The ones I've seen were printed orange.
Yeah, but these aren't printed. These are just like a regular body, not a hard body either. What do you call it?
Injection molded.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
Lexan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that way they can,
Now,
you know
the
how they're
ones-
doing
the
the,
ones
you know
I've
how they're
seen
doing the belly
are,
draggers and all that. That's what they're doing with it.
Yeah, the bodies I've seen were 3D printed. I think Joe at Exo Cage has one of them. A couple of them actually. Myself, I like the look of the buggy, you know.
Yeah,
And
I like my
there's
Capra.
several companies that are making like metal body panels and metal skids and all that kind of stuff. You can get separate skid plates that just go over the center skid, or you can get like a solid aluminum center skid. So there's all kind of stuff out there for them.
That FMS crusher is fun.
Yeah, I think that Capra 18 is one of the RCs I've seen where the aftermarket came so fast it may as well have been released on the day of release. There was so much aftermarket within a month. It was crazy to watch how
Well,
came
a
into
lot
that.
of the SCX 24 stuff fits it. Like all the tires and stuff like that they were using to fit that too, I think.
You'd have to change the hexes out
The hexes are different
because it comes
sizes.
with, yeah, it comes with a 12mm hex, just like the 110.
We bought a bunch of those bodies. Got one of those sites where it's so unorganized.
Beep, beep, dee, dee, boop, boop, bing. Man, this castle's giving me a hard time.
What are you drawing now, Keith?
Trying to draw this thing, but it's giving me a hard time. Castle.
Oh, okay.
Yep. For several
lot of
years, I've been
angles.
using those Chinese new range speed controls. And they've been really good on 3S. And I still have it, but I've got one that claims to be able to run on 4S, but it won't. I hooked up a 4S battery to it, and within about 5 minutes, it was doing some screwed up stuff. And I thought maybe I had a low battery, so I hooked up a freshly charged one to it, and that some bitch promptly took a shit.
Huh.
Not today.
But,
Them
as long as
20.
you don't go over 3S, they'll handle just about anything, you know.
So how do you know when the LiPo battery is going dead in the 24s? It just stops.
Yeah, they have LiPo
okay?
cut off just like the 110.
Yeah. They're supposed to just, it's supposed to just cut off and stop.
Yeah, that's what it
Usually
did. It
what
just
happens
stopped.
is you'll have steering, but you won't have motor.
Right. That's what happened. And it didn't, the lights on the FMS, the lights started flashing a little bit and then it just totally stopped. Everything, motor
Yeah.
and steering just stopped.
You went too far. You try not to go that far if you can help it.
Well, I didn't even
Well,
know.
it
It
depends
didn't do
on-
anything, Kurt. That's what it did. The lights flashed and then everything just stopped.
Wonder if it's got an auto shutdown.
Yeah, it depends on who made the electronics. You know,
I
some
mean,
of
1
them-
minute it was running good and then it just did that.
Other
How long
ones-
did you have it running for though?
Oh, I bet you I ran it for, and I didn't even charge it up. I bet you I ran it for half an hour out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks trying to work on my truck with one arm. Yeah, right, Fred? I hope they get better soon. Now you can go beat up that new truck of yours.
Solar surgery, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks doing this hobby when you get hurt. You can't use your hand or your arm or something like that. It's like, okay. You just watch people work on stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get a power driver because turning wrenches just doesn't work too well
Oh,
with my wrists
DJ.
the way they are.
No more.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
What's up, Spin Rush? How you doing? Man, I was gonna go live Saturday too, and see if you're around, but early and I fell asleep.
Yeah. Saturday was quiet. I'm like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, I was gonna go live in the middle of the day and I went, and then all of a sudden I fell asleep. CNCRC, what's happening?
Watch this real cool movie. Viking Wolf.
Yeah, Robert says his sounds like it. My Enduro 24 does that. Stops, only steers steering wheel.
Yeah. And I'm like, first I'm like, what the hell's wrong? Oh, battery must be going.
Yeah. Charged. Especially if you never charged it. Usually those batteries will last quite a while.
Yeah, it lasted a long time even before I didn't charge it. It's not like my blackout. I'm out in the middle of the field, farthest way you can, because I'm draining some batteries and it stops. What the hell? The switch. Got a bad switch on it.
I watched Kyosho on Sunday.
Right from the beginning.
Are you racing? Yeah, those nickel batteries will just die and that's it. They're done. They give you no warning. At least the bigger ones give you a little bit of warning though.
Yeah, I'm used to
It'll
the nickel
stop
metal.
down.
Yeah, it'll slow down, and then you can get it on back to the porch or where you need to get it to.
Well, that's how the lipos are too.
Well, and if you're-
It'll do like a
if you-
cutoff to where it just slows
Yeah.
down. You can totally see that it's all
Right.
drained.
Yeah.
And if you're using a NIM, you got to remember to hit that switch on your speed control to switch it over to NIMS.
Yeah. From lipo.
Otherwise it'll shut the car off just like it does with a lipo.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Shopping.
I usually don't use my battery up, so that's why I got the blackout, so I can drain the whole thing out and then recharge it full.
Mm.
Yeah, I still have my Dean's battery dumper. It's got, I think 10 automotive taillight bulbs soldered in series.
And what is that for? Bill?
Well, I used to use it to kill my NICADs when I got
Oh,
done. with the
okay.
I would only use my NICADs. I would go to the track with like at least 3 really good hot NICAD packs. But after I run it for that one race, I would completely get up to that battery dumper. That sucker glow so bright you can't look at it for about 30 seconds, and then it'll start dimming.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm doing on the race. I'm getting in the car and driving down to where I need to be. And my nephew's right there. So I'm not running a nickel metal until I punch it, you know, keep all the juice in there.
And NIMS work kind of like NICADs in that you can put it on a fast peak charge just before you get out and race to top it up.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm doing too. I'm not charging it on Sunday and waiting for the next Sunday to go race it. I'm charging it on Saturday night. So it's, you know, fully got a good full charge.
Yeah, Robert, actually, most of the batteries that I use in my crawlers are actually marketed as drone batteries.
Yeah.
I could have used the 3S today or yesterday with that mud, boy. Whew. The nickel metal just didn't handle it. It was thick.
What you need is one of them Praxis 3000 nickel metal 7 cells, man.
That's what I got. I got 4,500. I got 5,000. Yeah, I got the 7 cell, 8.4 volt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't run them. I don't run the small crap.
Oh, you got some mini Z 4x4s on there, Spin Rush. Nice.
I think the smallest I got is 3,300 or something like that. But all the other ones are 42s and 5,000 milliamps. I heard they're about the same as a 2 cell.
Yeah, that's too bad there, Fred. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, CNC, I used to assemble my own packs too. And when they started losing their edge, I would take them apart, cycle all of the cells individually, and retest them and rematch. So the 3 pack is track are the same 3 batteries, but a lot of times the pack has been made up of different cells from the other 2 packs. You know what I mean? The main thing was the 6 cells were all like similar in performance to each other. Where the lipos kind of kind of take that away from us. You don't really need to do that because you got the balance chargers that make the cells all match anyway, so you don't really need to go disassembling battery packs and reassembling and rematching and stuff.
Depends. You do get into all that with lipos. Just a lot
So-
of people don't.
If your electronic speed control is set to run nickel metal and you run one pass on a lipo, is it gonna do anything?
Nope.
Only thing the difference is that when you have it on NIM or NiCad, the difference between NIM and NiCad, you leave it on NIM and run a LiPo, it'll drain all the juice out of the LiPo.
Okay, it won't have no shut off.
It won't, yeah, it won't have a shut off.
Okay,
And when you go hook up that battery, a lot of times your LiPo charger won't even recognize it. You have to charge it on a NIM setting
Yep.
at a real low rate to get it some charge before you can, balance charge it again.
Because
But if I
draining
charge-
so low.
if I charge the lipo, I might ask one of my buddies if he has a 2-cell lipo Traxxas and charge it all up and just run one pass in my King hauler. See what that does. I won't have to change my electronic speed control out. Or setting.
What are you gonna do?
Have you been running 3S in that truck?
No, it's the two. You can't run 3S. It's only 2S for the race challenge. I'm gonna ask one of my
Okay.
friends if he has a Traxxas 2S lipo
Oh,
and
okay.
put it in my trailer truck and just run pass after I charge it up
Yeah,
and see if I get any more speed from it.
you should.
You
You'll get
should.
more takeoff speed for sure.
You probably get a little bit more top end.
You might get a mile or
Yeah.
two per hour
Yeah,
out of it.
definitely. Yeah, it'll definitely give it a little bit more. Unless you've got a particularly good NIM.
Yeah, between a nickel and a 2-cell, there's not a whole lot of difference. Except for your run time or your top run time.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why I
I mean-
run 8.4 volt.
So like,
Yeah.
Nickel
uh,
metal.
the 7 should be pretty close to what a 2S will do, except you're probably gonna get more runtime out of the 2S.
Yeah.
That's how to
That's
get you,
okay.
Spin Rush.
What's up, Josh? How you doing?
Going on with Joe?
Josh.
I got that mailed Saturday, Keith.
Okay.
I have a feeling they didn't ship it out that day.
Yeah, it'll probably in Wednesday or something like. I'll go check Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you.
No problem, brother.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to paint a painting of your truck too.
That's not why I did it, buddy.
Spin rush.
Yeah. No, I mean for the race.
Oh,
Huh, huh.
No, I'm not. You
Is that
know.
what the loser guy does? Has to paint something for somebody else?
No, that's one of the
Well,
prizes. I'm gonna paint a painting of the truck.
Oh, okay.
The tank hasn't said it yet. I've told him several times, but
What motor you got in that truck, Keith?
I had a axial 27 turn.
Have you looked at the other ones yet to see if you're gonna get another one or no?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get another one or not. Tracy don't want me to spend any money, so
Oh, yeah.
probably not gonna get any.
he probably doesn't care if you buy a motor. He cares that it's gonna break it.
And like Sean said, I don't want it. You think it's gonna tear up them gears? I really don't want to tear the gears up in it.
I think there's a good possibility.
Those transmissions are pretty tough. Those gears are pretty wide on most
What
of
you
the
do is you
time.
let a couple other guys do it first and then see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. If they post their shit.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any people online. Has anybody done that before? Speed runs?
No, not, I don't think really they've done it with the big trucks. I'm not sure. So I'm keeping my speed close to my heart so I know what it's, say, oh,
Gonna
you
be
get
12 or
40,
72.
so you get 45 miles, 12 or 72. Yeah.
If you didn't know, Kurt, his bone beetle has 12 on one side and 72 on the other.
72 on the other. Thanks to Lyle telling me that. Yeah. I'm like, he says, oh, 12, my favorite number. I'm like, it's not 12, it's 72. And he's like, no, no one's like, yeah, it's 12. And I'm like, what the hell? Well, this side says 72. What?
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
How do you get your supports to
It's
not
21.
adhere so much? What do you change your settings?
I'm
Support.
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
What do I have my? Hold on, let me look.
Oh, fuck.
Like, if it wasn't for the supports, this cage would look sweet, but the supports on this side are just so stuck, it's leaving all the zigzags.
Let's see.
Josh, I heard your boy and Dennis came in first place, man.
Yes. They not only did they come in first place, but they beat everyone else by 40 some points. About their age difference is what they beat everybody by.
Yeah. I could see right now him trying to keep up with your boy. Glad it wasn't a time race.
There was still time, and they were the second fastest time.
Oh, wow.
The time was the tiebreaker, but oh my gosh. Jericho's got a Team Garage Hack Sherpa, which is a nice chassis truck, a little older, but and Dennis has got that new Outlaw Pro from UGRC. They both had the same axles underneath, the same amount of overdrive in their motors or transmissions. It couldn't have been a more perfectly matched team.
Right.
No, there's nothing special on my support. I just have it on support placement everywhere, and that's about it.
You don't change your Z offset or anything.
Mm-mm.
We just
I'm gonna
It's
pick
something
on
with the-
Dennis.
it's something
Go
with
ahead,
this
man.
leveling because the Mingda does its own auto level,
Yeah.
and I think it's just too tight to the print itself. You know what I mean? Like the gap isn't where it should be.
Let me see. Where's Jordan's spacing on?
Because Jericho was he was the leader, right?
Yeah.
And, okay, yeah. Now I'm really gonna pick on Dennis now.
So second place was positive 17. You know, with all the scale points and everything.
Yeah.
Jericho and Dennis were negative 35. And Dennis's truck isn't scaled out. And Jericho's has got 26 points, I think.
For his scales.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
you can go up to 50 points. So it's not like it was some crazy.
Yeah, it was not like just
scaled out
scale
truck.
point, right?
I mean, heck, my truck with no scale accessories put on it had 20 points because of the chassis mounted servo and the little winch and the sliders and the bumpers. I mean, that's stuff that came on it. I didn't put anything extra on it. Well, I did put one thing. I did put scale rotors on it that I had sitting here. Before. I put the wheels.
What place did you come in?
I came in third by 1 point, and it was those scale rotors. They just happened to be sitting in the drawer. Yeah, I got teamed up with a guy that gets so antsy on the start of every comp. And we usually run two
Hey, John.
courses.
CNCRC is saying adjust your Z offset on your printer.
The Z offset. Okay, that's what I thought it
Yeah.
was. I need. But CNC, do I increase it or do I lessen it? Because I thought I read that you make it more because now the offset is more than the from the print.
I don't know, you lost me.
So the way
Yeah,
this
you
is,
gotta
you know,
add, you gotta add
3D printer
some,
either.
I
You
just
gotta
looked it
add-
up on Google.
and I read it and I thought I did it, but it did not come out the way I'd hoped.
Yeah, you gotta go down, well, oh, that's why you gotta go in export mode. Let me go into export mode.
In Cura,
Yeah, and sure, you gotta go to export mode, so I need to change my setting.
Bought my last upgrades and parts for a while, so just the TRX4 N6 24s
There we
slash
go.
maybe X Max to break this summer.
So,
What
yeah, you gotta go
printer?
into your settings and Cura,
CNC
and then
what printer?
click all to view all your settings, and then go to support.
CNC, my printer is the Mingda Magician X, but I'm using Cura as my slicing tool. So you go into expert settings and then add to the Z offset.
Yeah,
Okay. I will try that next.
Josh, I
well,
might
my
ask,
printer right now, my offset is 0.2.
See, and mine was 0.1.
Go to
And that
0.2,
might
if
be-
that works.
Yeah. What were you saying, Keith?
I might ask you to print me out like a battery and some other little things like that, the motor. After a
Okay.
while.
Yeah, there's a good Optima battery file.
Let me get all that shit figured out where it's gonna go.
Let me see if I have one. Hold on.
The only thing on your motor that didn't come out the best is that front fan, Keith, which
Okay,
I'm sure you take, add or take away 1 millimeter. So you see it's a negative.
it might be covered from the radiator anyways, you know,
Right.
cause I'm gonna try to make a shroud and a radiator and all that shit out of Lexan.
They have pretty good scale radiators too. All right, CNC. Thank you.
Oh, I'm in the wrong folder.
Might make, might ask you to print me a radiator out. I have to just upsize it, you know? I can probably make the shroud, but I probably can make the I mean, the radiators ain't too hard to make. Just square. Might use a piece of wood and put Lexan on it. Get it cut right. You know what I might need though is seats.
Okay. Like bucket seats.
Yeah. Instead of trying to be making some, that'll probably be hard to make.
You gotta start dabbling a little bit of craft foam too.
Huh?
You gotta start dabbling in a little craft foam too.
Oh, craft foam. Yeah. I bet you I can make it out of craft foam
Yeah,
and then
No, I
wrap
know,
it in
sorry, no,
vinyl.
I didn't get my direct drive hooked up. I'm gonna do that next week when I don't have a lot of stuff on my mind right now.
That might be better idea, Josh. I get some craft foam and cut it out and then, cause it's gonna be vinyl anyways. I got a bunch of vinyl, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
you're artistic enough to do that kind of stuff.
Seats,
I
yeah.
only got like.
Well, even the batteries or, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Josh, I'm gonna send you a file. I got an Optima battery file I can send you.
It's just
Okay.
a lot of better detail, Kurt, you know.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
I mean, I could make the radiator.
But you can find those on eBay also, you know. I've got a radiator in my F-350 build that
Yeah.
looks real as hell.
But I'd rather
That,
pay Josh if he wants money. I'd rather pay him than eBay or Amazon.
I think the one I got was like $10 or something, but it was in a bundle of stuff, so it really wasn't that much.
You know, I'll buy you a roll of plastic or something, man.
A lot of my 3D accessories all came from one place because they were, he offered like a bag full of shit that just wasn't finished, you know, it needed to be cleaned up a little bit
Yeah.
and painted and all that stuff, you know, so it was just unfinished pieces. And those things have made it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my builds. And it's just a bag of random shit.
Like I go to the hobby shop and it's like, man, I need this, that. We don't have this and this and this. Like, what the fuck? Try to support you guys, but you don't have, you know.
Ask the panel if they know any websites where I can find scale parts for my 124th. I want things like fire extinguishers, tents, and sleeping bags, shovels. Yeah, actually,
Does Mofo do any of that stuff?
no, but what's his name in here? God damn it! How come I can't think of his name?
Coming to you, Josh.
All right, brother.
I haven't seen him in here
Maz?
tonight.
Ooh, Kurt.
Oh, who's in here every night or in all our lives? Dwayne. What's Dwayne's channel?
Dwayne.
Oh, he must be on chat.
Scale. Scale.
There's 2 of them that are on eBay that make all kind of crap like that.
No, he's
but they
one of
do
our
it for,
guys.
like,
Why would you go to
healthcare.
eBay when one of our guys does it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah,
But
let's
I'm
get
just
let's
saying, for him to be able to find it, I mean, he can go on eBay and, you know,
On-
Club 5
he's on
has a bunch of
Instagram.
all kinds of stuff. And what's the other one?
Why do I have that?
Oh God, I can't think of his name. It's gonna kick
Yeah,
my
I
ass
bet you
and I can't
Dirk
remember.
would know him.
He's in here all the time. Scale, something Scale. He's in Canada.
Oh yeah, that's right. The guy Frank knows.
Yeah, his buddy.
Yeah.
He's in our lives all the time, all our lives.
Radioactive scale?
Radioactive Scale, that's it. He does all that 3D printing. And he sells all that stuff.
He's doing a big one for Tank right now, I think.
Yeah, he sells all that stuff. He has it all in stock too. Yeah, he does it for Tank for all his
Yeah,
giveaways and stuff
one-off
like
bills
that.
and shit.
Yeah. There you go. Appreciate it there, Dirk. I could not remember his channel to save my life.
I'm going through all the names. Scale.
Dirk
I
being
said,
it.
radioactive scale?
I knew it was there. He just put his Instagram up in there for you, his link. I knew his first name. That's funny. I knew his first name, but I couldn't remember his damn channel name.
I didn't know Dirk was in the chat.
I didn't either. All of a sudden you
I
said his
didn't either.
name and he
What's
went,
up, Dirk?
Ah, he pops up.
he's
One
sitting
of
there in the
them
background listening to
lurkers.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's lurking.
Uh-oh, here comes, watch out, everybody be quiet.
Oh yeah.
What's up, you sap suckers?
What's up?
Damn, look at this.
Chilling. Taking it easy, man.
Oh, we doing, hey, babe. Are we smoking that cigar tomorrow?
Oh man, we doing cigars tomorrow?
No,
Yeah,
we smoking
buddy.
right now.
He's lurking.
All right, puff us a cigar, huh? Had to find my damn cigar cutter. That's right. Dang, I think I might be in my toolbox. I went on a long trip yesterday and made an RC sale. Made a good RC friend, which was pretty cool. Got some new parts in. Got tires for the infraction. One with the gold hoons. They should be good for some speed passes. Sure, Kurt would approve.
Yeah, why don't you send those to me? Oh, what?
I'll give you the ones I take off.
I'll still burn them up.
Yeah, after I do a little burnout video.
I'll still burn them up.
Man.
I take all my GRPs and burn the
There you
rest of them
go.
up after racing.
You know,
Oh, I was telling you guys
We'll
the other night. I
definitely
don't
find
know if
Kurt.
everybody wasn't on here, but I sold the bike, so the bike's gone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had a guy hit me up, and he's like, "Can you bring it so I can see it to the visitor center outside the main gate to the base?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll be there." You know, I was trying to beat the rain and stuff. And he sees it and he gets on it. He's like, "Can I sit on it real quick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, sit on it, rev it up, do whatever. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good bike." He's like, "All right, you want to sell it today?" And I was like, "Oh crap! Like, you serious? Serious?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, I got cash ready, dude." And I'm like, well, crap.
Those-
What do you want to
those are
do?
Nice.
Dude's like,
Yeah, but
"Can you come to
money
my house?"
talks, man.
Yep, it does. He's like, "Can you come to my house?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll bring the bike over, have the wife follow me. I'll get my last little hoorah on it on the way there,
Yeah.
and we'll sell it up, man. You'll get a good bike. I'll get rid of the bike. My wife will be happy.
do you have to do the
We'll move on."
fork seals?
Nah. So I ordered the parts already, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll just get the parts from you, and I'll take it. Get it done. It's no big deal.
Nice.
It really isn't. Like, it's a little bit of fork oil leaking out of there, but nothing that's too crazy that's going to prevent him from like getting from A to B if he needs it. But he doesn't need to ride it, so he's like, "I'll just get it fixed on my own." Cause like I'm already saving money. Cause I told him I'd give him a 1-day deal. Like if he was that serious, I would sell it to him for a set price that day. He was
Right.
He was like, I got cash in hand, and he was like, "Cool." I was like, "That works for me." I made $1,000 off of what I paid for it, so that's good.
Nice.
So I came out on top there.
It's always good to make money after you beat up something.
Yep, put some miles on it, man. You did some stuff to it. I mean, I
Yeah.
did put money into it. I put new tires on it, oil changes, air filter,
Urban Legend, what's
levers.
happening?
tank grips, all that kind of crap. Urban
Sure.
Legend. Okay, I see you in there. Spin Rush is in there. What's up, Spin Rush?
I was visiting my mom all day. So I just got here. I don't know. We were talking about you. All of a sudden you showed up.
What's up, Dirk? I gotta find my damn cutter. Let me see if I put that toolbox. Yeah, I met a guy that had a really sick DBXL build that he made. I think it was nice. So he wanted the 5T, and he's like, "I don't need the engine. I don't need the fuel tank. I don't need this. I don't need that." And I'm like, "Dude, I could have took all this stuff off before I brought it here."
Huh.
But yeah, I showed up, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really need all this stuff." And I was like, "Well, I brought all my tools, so I can literally remove everything right now." And
So
then,
you sold your 5T, huh?
yeah, 5T's gone. I'm gonna get a buggy. I'm gonna get a fish scale buggy, I think.
Okay.
Maybe one of the Rothen buggies. I'm not sure yet.
Hmm.
Because I can't find a 5 buggy, a Losi 5B. I wanted one of those. Can't find one. So if I do find one day, everybody wants like,
Have you checked
You know.
large scale RC?
Top dollar on.
yeah, I've been on there. Well, not there. I went to Fifth Scale Obsession. I looked in that, like their for sale stuff.
Or Dave's Motorsports?
Oh, you talking about DDM? Yeah, I want to get something used. I don't want it brand new. It doesn't have to be brand new. Because if you find it on there, it's probably going to be new stuff, like a new kit or whatever. But even then, like everybody wants so much for it. It's ridiculous.
Have you
But
looked?
they're also
Yeah,
selling stuff that they already put so much money into. So I guess if I can't just find the kit, that's the problem.
Yeah, I say maybe check out the HPI Baja forum. It's still kind of active, still people over there. Now that HPI's kind of re-released the 5B, it might be picking up. I haven't been there in quite a few years, but
Yep. I'm leaning towards the Roven buggy. I think Roven has a buggy that you can buy as a kit and put your own engine and stuff in, if I'm not mistaken. So I may go that route.
MCD, if you want something that's going to be solid, easy to get parts, well made,
Oh yeah, those things are tanks.
little money into them, but yeah, MCDs are really nice.
Blacksmith RC, what's happening?
So Robert, yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how things shake out. I got another one of these to put on. The Outcast 4S finally came in. Yeah. This is the
You
third
should
one.
have sold that thing. As much
And
as you break it.
I haven't hit any curbs with this. And I keep breaking it. I keep breaking the chassis. I'm not breaking anything else. I'm breaking the wing and I'm breaking the chassis.
I
No
hit curbs,
arms.
Curbs all day.
Well,
and don't break
I have
stuff.
broken like one arm, the entire time I've owned it. But I have like spares just hanging up here of everything from Jenny's RC. So shout out to Jen A. But
Chennai.
I got all these broken. The other stuff, like what the heck, man?
I heard it because it's a Creighton or the Outcast.
Outcast 4S V2.
Really, the Outcast, huh?
This time where
I
it
heard
broke,
The Creighton breaks all the time.
this time where it broke is where the hinge pins hold the inner hinge pin.
Oh, yeah,
It broke off right here and it just snapped out of there. So it's just broken, man. Like
yeah.
I'll pull it up here and show you. So you should be able to see that pretty good. So
Oh,
right
yeah.
there where the hinge pin connects, it snapped. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and then that means the whole chassis is gone then. Oh, that
Yeah, the
kinda
whole
sucks.
chassis is done at that point.
That
So it's
sucks.
like it's just a freak accident, I guess.
That
Super
sucks.
random. I was also having an issue with the servo. I don't know if it's a receiver problem, but after so much like running, like maybe I need to put a capacitor in there, like a glitch buster or something.
Oh, Glitch Buster, yeah.
Because after I turned it a few times, like just running it around and just turning it multiple times, it just like dies out and starts moving slow and it doesn't really like to turn all the way to the left or right. So
Huh.
it's like, and then I'll let it sit for a second and it like catches up with itself and then it can power it again. So in this servo I put in here isn't nothing crazy. It's a Savox 1231 SG. They're not crazy. Like it shouldn't be pulling so much you can't handle it or anything.
Maybe for that radio, it might be. I don't know.
Could be the stock Spectrum shit, maybe. Because I have it running on DX5 Rugged, and then I think it's the SR315 receiver in there.
Yeah, 'cause that's
Whatever
a
the
good,
stock receiver is for it.
that's actually a good ESC you got in it too, right? Yeah, the Spectrum one,
Yeah, yeah, it's not bad. I haven't had any issues with it.
the 4S system.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it has a
that
capacitors
12
that run to the batteries through there, but it doesn't have it for like the ESC stuff and like going
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that 1231 SG does pretty good up to about 6 volts. But if you try to go 7.4 or whatever,
Yeah, which I haven't, so it should be fine. I don't know, maybe I'll hook this up to my program card on the ESC and see if it's putting out more or something like that on the settings. Pretty sure it's not though, but I'll double check
And
that.
if you only got 5 volts going out, then it might, if you can bump it up to 6, it probably would work better.
Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. And then this servo went out on me last time I ran the NTXL. This super expensive S9110 Spectrum servo. That sucker went out, the gears inside. So I bought a rebuild kit from Horizon.
Oh, okay.
Cause it's too, I've had it too long to do any warranty type stuff or any service stuff on it.
As long as just
So-
gears, right? It's not the motor and all that.
Yeah, the
so-
gears definitely stripped out because it kept spinning. It's
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that shit
yeah.
where it just keeps spinning. I'm like, all right, gears are stripped.
Okay,
but-
you
I
lost the
mean,
pin.
big old truck.
Or you lost a
and-
pin, or you stripped a gear,
Yeah.
lost a pin, one or the other.
Yeah, it could be that too. So I just bought
If
the
it's
rebuild kit
only
of
perfect, you
everything.
lost the pin.
Yeah. That's probably what it did. It probably sheared it. To be
Turns
honest.
itself into
It's a
turbo
big
winch.
truck. Yeah, it's a big truck. So like when it hits, it's gonna hit, man. Even with that servo saver on there, like the truck's like 40 something, like 40 pounds or something like that. So
Hmm.
if you hit it just right the wrong way or something under power or something, you could do it easily. You could strip something or shear something.
Steel gears.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna get that swapped out and we'll see how it goes after I rebuild it. I may go back to double servo.
Well, and
But I
once
don't
you
want-
pull
I
it
don't
apart,
want to.
you'll find out exactly what happened anyway, you know.
Yeah, and I don't want to do it yet because I like to do it when I already have the gears in so I can swap stuff out immediately instead of like setting it aside and forgetting how things went or whatever. Have to pull some stuff up and look at it. I like to do it all at once.
I feel you there. I feel you there, taking something apart and then try to put it back together 3 weeks later. Sometimes doesn't work out well.
Yeah, I do the same thing with projects. Like if I got a chassis swap or if I'm building a kit, I try to do most of it in one sitting. So I can avoid having to like go back to the drawing board and redo something or figure out where I left off and oh I missed this screw or I missed this whole thing. Now I gotta take it apart to get back to this part and fix it. I hate that. Did that way too many times. So lessons learned. Cheers, everybody.
Sure.
Man,
Instead of a beer, I have a blunt and a Red Bull.
there you go. I was like, where'd he go? I hear you talking. I was like, where's this video at?
I'm rolling a blunt.
Instead of a beer, I'm having a hot dog and some fishies.
This is the kind of
What are
crazy
fishies?
Golden fish.
Goldfish?
Oh, I was like, what the hell is on fishies? I'm like, what the hell you mean? Some fishies. I'm like,
Those
that could
never
be
go out of
that could be Swedish fish. You know what I mean? He could be eating
Yeah.
candy, you know?
Swedish fish with a hot dog.
You weird
It's
people do
more
weird
than,
shit,
it's
man.
like
Yeah,
red,
that's
it's
true.
like
Right.
redhead fish, redhead fish with a hot dog.
Like pickles and peanut butter.
There you go. Yeah,
Whatever you're into, man.
right. Heck yeah, let me find my damn lighter. I got my cigar cutter, so that's good. Found that. Now I gotta find a damn lighter. I think I left it in the car. Scored me a used lawnmower today, so that was nice too. Got the yard fixed up.
I cut my grass yesterday and I put down some weed and feed and it rained like maybe 30 minutes later. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, my next door neighbor, I guess he's just starting a business of doing lawns. He did my lawn front and back, which is half an acre and it's really tall. He's like $100. I'm like, sure. Like it's really cheap. And then he did the front too, so
That's a
now
good
he's
price.
gonna cut. I got some big trees that are cut down. He's gonna cut them all up, and he's like, $25. I'm like, no, I'm gonna give him more than $25. Guess it's just gonna be a side job. He don't speak no English.
Yeah, I saw some sketchy dudes yesterday when I was running RCs at this little BMX thing. These dudes pulled up, man. I was like, yeah, I don't know about these cats because they pulled right next to my car. And they were smoking weed right by the car and stuff, just chilling, like playing this loud. They were from Colombia. And they didn't speak any.
Did we just lose Sarge?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, wasn't he talking or something?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I was talking about.
was.
There he is.
Nice.
Can you hear me? My headphones died.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just in the middle of talking. I'm like, man, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, we were like, where did he go?
Yeah, you said they didn't speak any, and that was it.
Yeah, they didn't speak any English, man. They were acting kind of weird when they were right around my car and stuff. Like, what the heck's
Barely
going on?
hear you, Sarge. Barely.
Hold on, let me fix
It's all
this.
right. Radioactive scale. There he is. What's up, Dwayne?
might
How
be
you
All right,
me.
doing?
you know, now?
See? Huh. Now you pop in.
It was my mic, man.
Can y'all hear me better now?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
you're
was
all-
my mic. It was my mic. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
you're all right. It's Keith that's messing up.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine was
okay.
messing up.
I gotta grab my
Jingle,
headphones so I can
Jingleberry.
put the charger. But yeah, these dudes didn't speak any English, and they were like, I pulled back up with the guy that I was just hanging out with running RCs, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here." And I'm like, "All right, man, you just left me with these three sketchy ass dudes. Like, I don't know what they're up to." He gets up out of there, and I'm like, "All right." So at the end of the day, they just wanted to see the RCs run. When we were out there, they're just kind of hanging out, smoking a joint and stuff. And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I showed him the fifth scale, and then I was doing donuts for some of the RCs in the dirt because he wanted to film it and stuff. So it turned out that there were some pretty chill, just laid back dudes just getting high. I was like, all right, I can dig it. Well, I was like, it's three of these motherfuckers and only one of me. So
Spinrush, radioactive scale. Spinrush was looking for some
24
scale.
scale accessory for his 24 scale.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Sarge,
24 scale.
And I couldn't remember your channel name to save my life. But we
So
figured it out.
here how it goes, Sarge. One is fun. No. Oh, damn it. I forgot how it went.
oh man.
All right, Brad, knock it off.
Hmm.
Oh.
I have to think about it. I had it in my brain, but it's gone.
Oh, you had a brain fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, old buddy probably made a little TikTok video of my truck doing
Oh.
dumb shit.
And he probably went viral with it.
I was
Here
over
it
there
is.
swinging the fire team.
One is fun. Two is one. Three, you better run.
Yep, that's why I was postured. I was like, man, I don't know, man. These dudes seem kind of weird, man. They kind of just lingering around. They were just loitering around, and I'm like, and I heard stories recently of guys breaking into someone's car there after they pulled up to run RCs. They would break in and steal a bunch of shit and just pull off. And I'm like, oh man, like I'm like an hour and a half away from the house. Like I ain't trying to deal with this bullshit. Like, these guys are on some sketchy shit. But they were cool though. They were super chill. They were all high though. It was funny.
Yeah.
High as hell. I was like, yo, these dudes are fucking gone right now. Just
Yeah, they
chilling.
probably ain't gonna look into
I was
breaking
like-
anything. Now, if you're doing some,
On another
other
note-
stuff.
On
If
another
they were
note,
all smoking weed,
all
you ain't
the-
got to worry
Yeah,
about them breaking in
yeah.
your car. because-
It's
And
the
then
white
hopped in the
stuff you
car
gotta
and
worry
left.
about.
Exactly.
like, he was high as hell driving around.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've been doing that since 1980.
I was like, where's Josh at when you need him? Get these guys out of here. That's an issue here in
As a-
Colorado. Bad. I know it's bad in
Oh,
California.
it's free too, right? I mean, that's all legal and everything there.
Yeah, man.
Wheel, you know I'm high.
Yeah, so everybody got it, but it's like you're not supposed to be driving around like that. They even got little commercials on the radio now and shit. Like
DUI is a DUI, no matter what it is.
the commercial is funny because it's a dude that's
People
the
are
dude's talking like this. He's like, yeah, it's just a friendly reminder that if you're gonna smoke the herb and blah blah blah, don't get
We don't fuck like
car,
that.
bro. Like he's talking like
Dude.
that, and I'm like, come on, bro. Not everybody talks like that that smokes. Come on.
The issue here is a tolerance thing. A lot of people aren't used to smoking all the time, so if you don't, you'll get stupid stoned. But for those of us that smoke daily,
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to be able to
you're not
drive
gonna-
good on pot.
you're not gonna be way out there, but still, like, I don't know, man. All it takes is a little bit of complacence.
Yeah, complacency. You can't be complacent.
Right.
that's true when you're driving anything with the radio, with a cigarette, anything. Looking at your neighbor or the guy driving next to you, or the chick driving next to you. I mean, people get complacent when you're driving
but you add to it by being high as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, to that exponential.
No doubt, no doubt. If you, again, you're a person who's, a daily smoker, you know your limits, you know where you're at. If you're not,
Still can be better than cell phone.
people push it.
I've seen a thing on Mythbusters, and they said our brain can just barely comprehend driving
Yep.
by looking and staring and all that shit. But when we start eating or touching the stereo or whatever, it just overloads our brain already.
Because most people are one-track mind. The average person can only keep one thing in the front of their mind at any given point. So,
Yep, that's true. That is true.
So Sarge, I was out there videoing my the Smasher, and my mother had to do an MRI, so I'm like, I'm gonna go video in the parking lot running around and stuff. And this lady walks out and she's standing there and standing there and standing there. And I'm like, what the hell is she just standing there for? And then I'm like, oh shit, I must be in back of her truck. Instead of saying, excuse me, sir, you're in back of my truck, So I moved and she walked across and got in her truck.
That's crazy.
Just say, sir.
But it's like, are you scared? Like, were you scared to go get in your car? Or
Yeah, she must have been scared. I'm like, don't just, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just videoing.
I gotta figure out where to mount this sucker now. My little license plate. The hell on fire.
I just thought
That's not little.
Oh, it is pretty big, but little
That's what she said.
Little fifth scale license plate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
I thought it was a site for Spin Rush to go look at. It's on Instagram.
Come on, come here.
Crooked Mitten RC.
Come on, kitty. Come on.
They do have
Come
some
on.
stuff,
Who does? You
but they're
broke up.
more comp oriented than scale, so I'm not sure exactly what you'll find there, but they've got a few. I've seen a few cool things they make.
Oh, for scale accessories?
Yeah, they're one of their main things that they sell that are scale accessories are truck nuts.
The 124
Oh, yeah,
scale,
truck
that's the
nuts.
tough.
They got them in all scale.
I thought Radioactive Scale did both those, but he doesn't really do the small stuff.
It's
I
hard
think I
to
need to get a
find.
pair of them for Beanfield's band.
I was doing it for a
nuts.
while, but it just got so tedious because the press was so small and you're trying to clean it, you just start breaking. I was like, well, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. It's a pain in the ass.
Should have said something, Keith. I had a set sitting here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure we're going to be sending stuff back and forth.
I'm sure.
Man, we had so much rain these past 2 weeks, man. It's ridiculous. Like, we finally caught a break this weekend, so it's nice. Today was nice. Tomorrow's supposed to be like almost 80 degrees. So
I hit some mud the other day, man. I hit some mud the other day. Woo. My truck couldn't go through it. I could barely get out of it myself. It was bad. It was good mud, but it was too deep.
dude, that cat is loving it. Look at that cat living his best life, just loving
Oh
it.
yeah, Ralph.
I gotta send you some pictures of my old Maine Coon, man, with the new owners. He's freaking huge now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I missed the name too. Swampers. What was the name of that place again?
Crooked Mitten.
Crooked.
RC.
I forgot about
Hey.
Crooked Mitten.
Never heard of it.
Crooked Mitten, huh?
Yeah.
They're at Beat the Creek.
Crooked Mitten.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right here in Michigan.
It's like my brother's.
And what is it? An email or just a website or?
I think he's got a website and Facebook.
They're on Instagram, and if you go to their homepage on Instagram, there's a link to their website.
Like my brother's, he used to be on Instagram or something like that. His was Loose Shoe. Like what?
Cook's Mitten? Is that what you said?
Crooked.
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 Mitten,
He put cook.
Mitten.
Crooked Mitten.
Crooked Mitten RC.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spinman says he's on there already.
Okay, all right. I'll follow him since you mentioned his name.
Eric, you work on your belly dragger lately?
I'm at a good stopping point. I gotta paint, and it's
Oh, you
been
gotta paint.
raining. I can't. All I gotta do is paint,
Yeah.
and then when I finish painting, I can put my lights on it. So it's just gonna have
Yeah, it's
some
cool
rock
little-
lights.
Cool little.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I might have rock lights, tail lights, and headlights. That's about it. I gotta paint.
Is that the smash? I ain't got my glasses on.
124 scale
Glasses on.
buckets.
Hmm,
A little bit of
see
stuff
now.
there.
Is that the smasher?
No, this is a
Oh, it's a,
Hobby Plus.
oh,
And then Jericho had a Gravedigger toy, so we
Huh.
converted it to fit on here. Remember when Joe was on Tank's thing and I was asking about that radio, if it came with the ESC and receiver or just receiver, and he said it was receiver. No, it's the ESC. $30, and I got a new radio, ESC and receiver to put in this because the old one was
go on.
this thing runs good now.
Yeah, you're
It's the
cutting
same
that
one that
too.
I am.
Yeah. That's pretty good. You get all three: receiver, electronic speed control, and the transmitter.
Yeah, it came with everything. Is that any better, Keith?
Yeah, that's better.
I think it somehow picked up on my headphone. Yeah, it was still $29. At first, I didn't think they sent it because they put it in the bottom of the box because I got the Rock Band for Misty. And they actually opened the box and put the extra receiver out at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my extra bodies. Might have to contact them again. But I want to take one, cut it off, and make a flatbed out of it.
That'd be cool.
I don't even think I'm going to lock the diffs. I had so much fun with that thing the other day in the parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about putting the diff locks in it, but it's just such a fun, like, different vehicle. It's not a normal, like, not like this.
What truck y'all talking about?
The Smasher.
Oh, that
And it turns great, man. I'm like, what the hell?
Ben Rush,
guess
RC
if you
Hop Up
locked it-
sells that stuff too.
I guess if you lock the diffs, it won't turn that good, huh?
No, it won't.
Is that all 1/10 stuff, Kurt?
Oh, this is 124 scale stuff.
Oh,
Wow,
cool.
got a lot of stuff, man.
So it ain't cheap
Really,
to
dude.
ship, but.
Oh, that's from the Canada place?
No,
Yeah, I
from-
need
No, that's from here.
Oh, it's from here.
So he's got a net, fire extinguisher, Coke
I
cans.
need a few things. I need a few things for the back of the Smasher. Need some paint cans and they got any weed eaters, Kurt?
No,
I really need a weed eater.
no.
I guess I'll have to make my own.
Yeah, your best deal is to buy a bunch of shit all at once. They can ship it all in one box.
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's pricey to ship all the way to China. And then they got 120, 110 scale stuff too. He's got.
Well, they got like, that's just one piece at a time, right? Do they
Right.
got like package deals on that website?
What do you mean package? Oh, and you get 10%
Like you
off
can-
if you use my code.
Well, I mean, like you buy a whole bunch of stuff.
If you buy a
Like,
whole
oh,
bunch of
Well, I
stuff,
mean, not single stuff, but you buy like,
X amount of money worth of stuff, you get this off. That kind of thing.
no, like there's a whole bunch of stuff in a bag and you just buy it.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh, yeah.
no.
The part of the page he's showing now, you can see a couple of different bundles there.
Well, like your rakes and hammer and all that stuff right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. That's a
The
bundle.
shovel.
That's a
Your
bundle.
tire
Yeah,
barrel.
pressure and-
yeah.
Yeah.
Is
This
that a
ten,
typewriter? I ain't got my
this is
glasses on.
10 scale. Where this?
Yeah.
That's battery with
It's
a
a-
Oh, it's a
voltage.
battery.
It's a
Okay.
battery with a voltage meter in it. So when you plug it in, it shows your voltage of your
Yeah.
battery.
He said he needs a 3D printed body bag.
There's a 3D printed. No.
Look at that little BMX right there.
Right?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Actually,
But you
pedals
can
too, I
take and
think.
load your cart at that one site and buy everything to them, and they'll probably ship it all together in one
Yeah, it'll
box.
ship one price shipping.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
it should reduce the shipping cost quite a bit. you
Yeah,
know.
that way if you buy one of everything and put it all in one box, it still costs the same amount for shipping.
Same amount of shipping.
Yeah. So I put the link in there if you want to go click on that there, Spin Rush. Just to see what
And
they
what
have.
about your code again?
10% off if you put Kurt's RCs.
That probably pays the shipping.
Here you go, Keith.
Be close.
The rock
Is
van.
that the rock van?
Yeah.
That's the murder van right there.
I
No
told
way.
What are you
Misty
doing,
that
Ralph?
it came with the sticker kit, so you can make it like,
Like the mystery mobile, kind of.
yeah, Mr. Machine. But I told Misty to make it like the van on Cobra. Remember that old movie, Keith?
Yeah, I remember Cobra, but oh,
Remember the Night Stalker drove around in a blue van?
you know what? I had Cobra's knife. I had his knife for a long, long time. My buddy had it. I had it, and then I gave it back to my buddy. Couldn't keep an edge, but the points were sharp.
You had the Cobra knife or the Rambo?
The bad guy's Cobra, the bad guy.
Oh yeah, with
Cobra.
the knuckles.
Yeah, yeah. Ralph, what are you doing? There's a big mistake in that movie,
What movie?
Cobra.
Why?
He's driving his car
Must be too
and
young about that movie.
with Stallone in it. Wait a minute, I gotta get this away from my cat. Come on, Ralph, get out of there.
Thinking most
Else for me, Cobra.
We're talking about the Fly movie, right?
I watched a lot of his movies. I don't
Yes.
remember.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
the one with Bridget Nielsen in it.
Yep.
What movie was that?
Over.
Cobra.
With Stallone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's driving his car and he comes over a jump, and I guess the window smashed out. And the next scene, the window's there.
Oh.
And then the next scene, the window's smashed out again.
He also turns on the nitrous switch, and they show the blower belt spinning faster.
Ah, yeah.
That's
I
all they.
didn't
They
catch
don't
that
show the
one.
nitrous or anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't catch
But
that one.
they show the blower belt.
Like
Yeah.
the fake shit from like the Fast and the Furious, where they're trying to show you
Yeah.
everything flowing through the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's actually got a roots or a roots style blower. It had like a 671 on it, but he hit the nitrous switch, and all of a sudden the blower fed up. Which I guess if you hit nitrous while having the blower, it would. But it was. I think they were just saying that he engaged the blower, what they're intending.
He blew that. Did that car get wrecked?
Yeah,
Though, right?
he ran it into a boat.
Yeah. Okay.
Chopped 50 merc.
Yeah, it was a Merc, right? I'm watching this other series with Schwarzenegger. It's like, oh man, he getting old, man.
Don't you know?
Tulsa Kings has been good so far. I didn't get to finish it yet.
That was Stallone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one with Schwarzenegger, I guess he's a CIA agent, and his daughter is one too. But I'm not going to say anything else. I don't know the name of it.
Oh, I think I saw like
It looks pretty good. I'm not even through the first episode though.
Blacksmith. I haven't seen the steering for that yet.
I'm going to try to make my Going Bananas. I think that's going to be the name of my tea bucket. I want to paint it yellow. Vivid
And I
canary
was behind
yellow.
the tea bucket the other day and I couldn't get a good picture of it. But he had the beer keg, fuel tank, and everything.
Yeah.
But he had a roll cage that went up as high as the windshield, but it was like shaped like a swoopy M almost, or it looked like something from like a playground where it went over the seats, but he didn't bring it all the way back down. He just ran it as one bar. So he had like a single crash bar on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one on a roll cage. Well, the roll cage is on my dune buggy, but I had to modify it because it was right where my eye of sight is with the red lights. So I cut it off and raised it up, put one in the middle and then two more on the sides. It looked kind of funky, but I couldn't see the red light. It was bad.
Now, did your dune buggy have tractor brakes or regular?
It was regular Volkswagen brakes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was regular Volkswagen.
Up at the sand dunes, those dudes ride wheelies so much, they run tractor brakes to steer it while they're riding their wheelie.
Right. I could pop a wheelie, but I wouldn't ride it for too long. I mean, it'd go whoop, then go back down.
Right.
It only had a 1500 cc in it though. It wasn't a hot motor. I drove that for 4 years as my car. Rain, snow.
Yeah, but snow in Texas just means like it was a sandstorm, right?
Yeah, but it rained. I was like Kurt when it rained. Every time I hit the brakes, I'd slide into the curb. Bam, because the
go
front end was
straight.
so light.
Yeah. The
I'm like, please
Volkswagen
stop,
bugs, man.
please
Yeah, you
stop. Bam.
hit the
hit
brakes and
curb.
turn the wheel and you just kept sliding straight.
I don't know how many times my ass was clenched in that car trying to stop.
What are you doing?
I mean, I've drove it on 35, the highway, just. Oh, I forgot how many bricks are in this friggin' castle.
You drawing Castle Grayskull?
Nah, I'm just drawing this old beat up castle. There's another one I'm going to draw. It's going to have water on the bottom. It looked really cool. I got some of these from when I was doing tanks. I
Yeah.
looked up.
All right. Did you see Brad's video when he takes his torch out to that parking lot?
No, I didn't. I could not
see-
click the play.
Now I seen one of them. Josh, there was a little boy there running around. Little
I
fat boy
think he's
running.
at. I think he's at a park. Okay. The
So-
first video. The
Yeah.
first video, he's in a gravel parking lot next to two cars doing donuts. I don't know how someone didn't come over and throw his car into the street or something.
Or all the rocks hitting the cars.
Yes, you could hear it in the video. You heard it go
Oh.
pink, pink off the side of this Subaru.
This must be a new one. I
Yeah,
know
he
there was
just-
3 videos.
He just posted like 2 or 3 of them right away. Like
Yeah, it
today,
was all
right?
about the torch and tried to use like different puns as the name. Like the first one, I think it's called like Light the Torch.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
true.
those on my feed. I didn't watch them, but I did see that he posted like 3, I think. It was either 2 or 3.
Yeah, I kept.
I must have.
Or you see, oh Keith, you don't see it. Blacksmith RC says if you swap the screws on the knuckle C-hubs from the front to the rear holes, it is almost a vehicle length and difference in the turning radius.
Got it, Spin
Oh, yeah,
Rush.
that'll give it a lot of throw, indeed.
On the
I'll have to
Mac, on
look.
the Smasher?
Yeah, I have to look at that.
Oh, what did Cody say? Oh, I said that.
So another one. I wonder if he did a burnout. Anybody doing Earl Moorhead's burnouts challenge thing?
I haven't been on his channel. I can't say I've watched it, man.
Oh, okay. He's giving away $100 per car to see whoever can guess the fastest time that
Oh,
either
I got a new
burns out the
subscriber.
tires or he burns up his ESCs or the car just quits.
I must erased Brad's 3 already. I get so many ones in the bell. I watch them and then I put, save for later.
Right now, from Brad sending me videos, I have 55 unread emails.
Dang.
I
And
have
that's just
I have
from
a
him.
similar collection.
That's the ones I haven't watched. That doesn't include what he sent before that.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't get that many emails
In a month. Yeah, right. I do get that many emails in a month, but
Yeah,
This
I
is
got a pretty
starting-
big
I get-
Brad
I don't
collection
care.
myself, man.
he's just bored.
Yeah. Wants to send
Wants
emails
to
out.
talk to somebody.
Mhm.
Let's see. So it's 55 emails starting, looks like the 16th.
And the new guy fell in the trap.
So that's like 5 a day. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So
you're the new
yesterday
guy. You gotta deal
was-
with Brad for a little
yep.
while.
Warned him.
I don't even send that. I
Oh,
don't
you
think I
warned
send
him,
that many
Kurt?
emails. And
We all
I
warned
send a
him
lot
on
of
the
emails.
I
live.
don't
Don't
think
do
I
it.
warned him.
We're all, don't do it, man. Don't give him your email.
I'm like, oh.
Yesterday was 10 of them. Well, today, yesterday, whatever you want to call it, since it's midnight now.
No, I just get his YouTube email, or
Yeah, I
not
get his
emails,
YouTube
but his
stuff.
YouTube stuff,
Buzzing.
which
yeah.
he only does one a month or something usually.
What are you doing?
See you,
Who's,
Spin Rush.
Who's 124 scale did you steal, Keith?
Oh, that was mine. The
That
green
cl-
one.
That green one's yours? It looks too clean to be yours.
Yeah. I haven't ran it because Dirk did some work on it and he sent it back when he sent Tracy's back.
That's the one he was working on? Okay.
Yeah, and Tracy's. He's working on Tracy's.
All right.
Well, he made
I thought you were gonna-
Tracy's.
I thought you were going to put a cage on the back of that one.
Oh, did I say that? I don't know.
You were looking at that. You were looking at that cage where you flipped it and had it upside down, and we're trying to decide if you're going to put a cage on it.
See you, Spin Rush.
I know I put a cage on my big one. Beanfields. I'm probably the only thing I'm probably going to do to that is cut the antenna off a little bit and give some to Tracy so she can have a CB antenna too. Because I
Okay.
painted hers the same as mine. but hers is orange.
I don't know why I don't get alerts for Brad. I know I rung his bell.
I might lower the suspension down some because it doesn't go up the things anymore.
It definitely has a high.
Yeah, when it was stock, I told Dirk to raise it up, but I'm gonna lower it back down because when it was stock, it'd just go right up the curbs. And now it's like flipping over.
Kurt says you just gotta go fast enough. Go up those curbs.
Right? Bounce over them. Fly over them.
Whatever it takes.
Well, with a 24 scale, if you go fast enough, you'll be running into them.
All right, JDs, have a good night.
Later, JD.
Early morning awaits. Tomorrow's a holiday.
No, I hope I don't have to go back to work again this weekend.
Oh,
Are
it must
you
be
like
a
on
busy
call?
time for you, man.
I had 2 today.
Oh, wow.
Christmas, New Year's, this must be busy for you, huh?
Christmas and
Unfortunately.
New Year's is sometime, but
New Year's, yeah. 4th of July,
July, 4th of July is worse.
unfortunately.
Means I socked him in the eye there, Dirk. Rung his bell.
I had one at noon and then I had one at 7 p.m. at night.
Wow.
Hey, the thing's coming
Yeah,
in.
Dirk, I think Dirk's a little disappointed in you. He said, you rung Brad's bell? What does that mean?
Yeah. That's why I said I socked him in the head.
Radioactive Scale. That's the guy that 3D printed all my stuff.
Yes,
Right.
we know
You
that.
asked that about an hour ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's already been in here since then
Yeah.
there, but
I know. I've been listening
Hank's
to you.
been watching the live feed instead of the Zoom.
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
listening.
you're another one of them.
I was playing Forza 5 and I was racing and I was hearing you guys and I was not yelling, but I was talking to you guys. I can't type. I can't type. I'm driving.
like I could not remember the name of his
That's what I heard.
YouTube channel to save my life. Well, I see it every day too.
Hank,
And,
does that Forza 5 have like a supercharged Dodge on it?
yeah.
Okay. Because I'm getting all these little short videos. There's like this supercharged Dodge is like, rah! And I'm like, and I thought it was real, but then we figured out it was fake.
Yeah, you can customize the Dodge Charger with a supercharge on top or without. There's a lot of different ways you can soup it up.
It just says like 1,000 horsepower Dodge in the video, and I'm like, is this really, and it goes popping wheelies, and it's like, I mean, it kind of looked real, but then Maz says, no, that's a video game. And then it looked like a video game after that.
And Keith, the guy that's 3D printing the body for my truck is actually somebody else. It's not Radioactive Scale.
Oh, it's not him.
It's Steph from the LED Wheel. He's a little closer to where I live.
All right. Is anyone else distracted where it almost is like Eric's driving that truck if he just sat up a little bit?
Yeah,
Like you're-
just sit up a little bit, Eric. Turn the
Looks
other
like
way.
he's getting
There you
more
go.
fine.
You look better when you scoot into us. Yeah.
Yeah, you look better when you scoot in. My hand's right
Yeah,
on his
there you
face.
go.
Like I
Get
just
a little
slapped him.
closer. Get a little closer and we'll do a screen capture.
Sit up a little bit.
I don't want to sit up. I can't sit up. I need to get a new chair. That's what I need to do, but I'll wait till this one breaks.
I think you broke the last one, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Oh, that thing was.
We saw you fall, I think.
Yeah. It just went Oh, I went, what the? And this is a
You know what
Walmart
happens
chair that
when
I
you're
got like
smooth.
5 years ago that works like a champ.
I know mine, if I lean back in it and I don't pull the little lever up to lock it, make sure it's locked in, it just falls backwards.
Hey,
Thank
top
you.
speed, top speed. Make sure you don't lend that to Kurt, because he hits curb with his RCs. Don't lend it to him.
I know he's making it all nice and pretty for me.
I will not. Hey, you never know. I might smash a curb with it.
That's true. Yeah, you haven't been back to that curb since you trashed your car, have you?
No, I've not.
You're like, this is a spot I found. I've been looking for a spot like this my whole life.
To destroy everything.
And now it's like, I'm never going back to this spot again.
I hate this stupid spot.
Didn't you almost blow up your 1-to-1 too there? At the same spot?
No. That wasn't. No, that was my normal speed run road.
So Gems, did you guys win all three, first, second, and third place from your club?
No, it was Dennis and Jericho got first, and then I got third. My buddy Joe, Truck Tech Joe,
That was
he was
sad.
there, and we beat him out by 1 point.
Oh, that's all, huh? He looked like he was having a hard time with that other guy.
With his partner?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Dennis said he was having a hard time with him.
Yeah.
Because I took my
Um,
Predator chassis out for the first time this year
Oh, you too, Dirk.
where there was a lot of rocks, and man, that thing performed awesome with the body on or off. Like,
Yeah, there was the guy that runs the hobby shop. He just converted one of those Predator chassis, and he went up this incline that was almost like a vertical face, and then you had to flop over it, and it walked it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
I was impressed by that Predator chassis.
there
I was
a couple
impressed by
guys
Dennis.
there was a couple guys looking at how I was driving and where I was going, and that's what they were saying. He goes, "Wow, that thing's pretty good." So
Yeah. Dennis' truck worked amazing.
Good.
And Jericho's truck worked good. Obviously, you know, him and Dennis just crushed everybody.
It looked like fun though, being tied together like that.
It was. There was one part like on mine where we got the rope caught up in the tire, and man, it was the foam. The tire kept compressing, so the foam would hold it instead of just rolling over the top. It would stick into the foam.
Huh.
So, other than that, man, like it was just a cool experience, and since it was random pairings, like it
How
came
long
down to
how long was the rope?
Yeah. 14 inches, I think they said.
Yeah, because you didn't know if whether one driver was bad and one driver was good, or yeah,
Yeah.
that's the cool part about it. You didn't get to pick your team.
Right.
Two guys
Yeah.
with two awesome trucks could have just flew through the whole thing and been done.
Well, that's kind of what
I
Jericho
did a
did.
while back is random picking for teams, and
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of people enjoy that.
Jericho
Yeah.
gets a little anxious with it, and when he got Dennis, he was like, "Oh yeah."
Mhm. Yeah, I bet you they made a good team. Dennis was slow and Jericho's let's go. You know,
He's gotten a lot better since I made him start buying some of the parts he breaks when he's out of control.
ah,
Oh,
there you go.
that always works. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, maybe I better go a little slower and easier on this thing so I don't have to buy parts.
Right.
Exactly.
The rule is if he's doing it right, and if it's, you know, like a comp or something like that, and he breaks it, I'll replace it. No big deal. We're running the truck like it's supposed to be run.
Yeah.
If he's going like a madman and gets frustrated or whatever and just starts hammering throttle, it's on him.
Yeah.
When in doubt, throttle out.
Psycho Cat, knock it off.
I got one of them too right here.
Just going ballistic right now.
She's
Yeah, I
playing with
gotta-
a friggin' plastic glove.
I gotta check what I got my voltage set at for my steering for my built-in deck because I did not have enough power on the steering. About 3 times I was leaning against a rock and I was trying to turn right and it didn't want to turn right. I go, what the heck? Did I lose steering? Then I turned left, no problem. I tried to turn right. It did not want to turn
Just
at
not
all.
enough
I had
power.
to- yeah, I had to back out and it's a 25 or 35 kg in there, but I got to boost it up to the max, try it again. If that doesn't work, then I got to buy something bigger.
The direct powers are nice because they're not, and that's what I have the NSD RC V2, the 800 in my Pro, and it works good. But I also have the Reefs Raw 500 in my other comp truck, and I run the a BEC on it turned up to 8.4.
Hmm.
The 500 is faster, but when it comes to just raw power, this NSDRC's got a little more to it.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure that you don't break the steering link or break any knuckles or whatever when you're doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want to just go full turn like hard.
Yeah,
Make
I
sure
go
it's
through
gonna
and
actually do something.
I always I run it till it's max and then turn the end point down till it starts to pull away, then I stop. Just to where it's like maxed out and then run it down.
My phone, when I got there, was just recharging because when I left, I noticed it's dead. So my battery, I was just an hour in the car charging. So it was only at 20%. So I couldn't use and videotape, but there was a bonus state
Mm.
that it was a ledge and then it had another rock like this, but you physically had to get up on and just like lean like this on the ledge because there's not enough space for the car. So as soon
Right.
as I passed that, you had to turn, but then the car wanted to flip over. So I had to go in front and like maneuver slowly to bring the ass back down and just turn into it. It was tough, but I did
That's
do
what she
it.
said.
But it's amazing what that car did today, which not a lot of people saw, but and I
Maneuver
didn't get the
slowly.
video of it, but
And that was the Red Cat, right?
yeah, the Red
Yeah.
Cat Predator on
Predator
Did you
chassis.
did you do the transmission thing where it has the overdrive where you flip it?
no.
The
No,
ones-
I just left it simple, the same way as the Red Cat transmission,
Okay.
plain Jane, no modification, just a chassis. Well, brass, if you count brass
Right.
as modification.
There was a girl that had a TRX4 upgraded and she put a ton of brass on it. She'd get down, like there's a valley that it drops down in when you come through, like where Jericho had to winch and him and Dennis got stuck for a minute and I got stuck for a minute. She couldn't make the turn because every time she get down there with all the front end weight on it, it wouldn't turn. That servo just would not carry that thing with all that brass.
Oh,
Alright.
wow. Yeah, I got a crap load of
Yeah,
brass on my
that's how
TRX4.
one modification leads to another, you know?
Hey,
Yep.
Blacksmith, how are you doing?
I think I'm gonna take all the stuff off the back axle though.
You gotta have a time, I run mine at 60/40 when I scale them out.
Okay.
Cause if I get any lighter in the back, when you go downhill, it'll wanna
Flip
pass
over,
over
right?
apple cart.
Yeah.
My niece wants to get a RC. I'm like, get a TRX4. You're gonna beat on it.
But right now I have the same amount of brass in the front than I do in the back. So
She goes, I'm gonna drive it like you. I'm like, well then, I mean, you could get an axial, but the 10.3s ain't really that good anymore. So
The base camps are good.
yeah,
I've beat on my base camp. The weakest part of the base camp is the links because they're the small. The thread is the same size as the link instead of where it fattens up.
oh okay.
but I did the Rock Pirates shock towers on my base camp. And
What are they
sliders.
about? What are they about? $200?
The
base
base camp
camps?
is 330 right now, I think.
330?
330 or
Exactly.
380.
Somewhere around there.
And that's ready to run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told her probably looking at $1,000 for a TRX4 with the battery and the charger and all that shit.
Well, not everybody buys the $1,000 Traxxas charger and batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but she's gonna,
I mean, hell,
easiest one to do.
everything I've got is on Dean's. So, if I did get a Traxxas, first thing I'm gonna do is void the warranty and clip that Traxxas plug off the damn thing.
See, everything on mine is Traxxas. All my cars are on Traxxas.
I avoid the warranty as soon as I get it home and I start tearing it apart. It's like, oh, that plug's gonna go snip.
They're 389.99.
That's because the hobby shop, when I bought it, said, "Hey, buy this Traxxas, this Traxxas," and I said, "Okay," and I just put it all Traxxas.
Want that money.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
They
You
want
buy all that
money.
stuff on Amazon for half the price.
Exactly.
And then they're $400, Kurt.
389.
Yeah,
Yeah, so 400 with tax.
yeah.
But you can buy an Element for that. Way less than that, can't you? Like an Ecto.
Yeah, the new Sendero SE, I think, is $299. It has bushings in it though, compared to bearings, but they also have the transmission that's very low slung in the chassis. It's actually built into the skid plate. That's
But I wonder-
XFX. Or
I wonder if bushings would be better in the mud than bearings.
yes,
Yes,
They
they
would.
would.
yep, they're not going to rust out. They're just
Yeah,
going to
that's
wear
why
out.
she's gonna get bearings.
They're
I
just
mean,
brass. Yeah.
yeah, it's just a big piece of metal brass
just-
piece.
Mhm.
Yeah, just make sure you grease the shaft that they're on.
Yeah.
Got to keep your shaft lubed.
Mhm.
That's what she said.
Yeah, my buddy or Truck Tech Joe, when he's been in tank stuff, he got that SE, and
Right.
he worked with bearings to get a kit for the bearings for it. But that truck, it does really well. Like the base camp in it, like if we run them together, it's pretty much a battle of who can drive, not what truck's better.
Yeah.
And I guess the aftermarket is just as good, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worrying about,
I still got my Trail Walker, and the only thing I ever did to that is just change the tires. I never did any other upgrades.
Jericho's comp.
I'd like to try one of their IFS rigs.
Yeah,
That's what my Beetle is.
it's different. It is not.
really like
It is different. It is not more capable, but it's not bad.
It's not horribly less capable.
Hey.
I was surprised how well the
Hey.
Beetle did.
I'm a leaf springer. I'm used to non-performing suspension.
That's true.
But I really like the look of the Night Runner, and that's saying a lot because I'm very, very non-Lexan,
Mm.
Yeah, that Night Runner is a sharp truck. The Charisma one is the front half of it's good, but that rear bed, it literally, like I was messing with a hobby shop, it just flops like this. There's no support in the rear, pinned all the way up here. So you have all that back of the bed, which isn't, the cab and the bed are two pieces. So that bed just flops.
Hmm.
I was disappointed seeing that. For
Yeah,
as good as that truck looked.
Needs another mount in the rear, huh?
Yeah. Like if they put a bumper where it sat or went through the back of the bed, it would be perfect.
Oh, I got junk mail from Kurt.
Me?
Kurt sending me junk mail now. It's not just Brad.
Can't be from me.
Oh, I heard how many emails you've been getting now in your
Not-
box.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
me. Josh has been getting all them crazy emails.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm not laughing at you, Josh. I'm laughing with you.
I'm not, I'm laughing at him.
Well, I'm being nice because I want him to send me some more 3D stuff. So
I'll get you.
Huh.
Well, there's a cop that stopped a car here on the highway, and there was 2 kids sleeping on a bed behind the SUV, and the guy
awesome.
got in trouble.
In
Because
the
the kids
back
weren't
of the
wearing their
SUV.
Can't
seatbelt.
sleep and drive.
Oh, yeah,
in the
not
back,
wearing a
yeah,
seatbelt,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because when I was younger, we used to be in the back of the station
Oh,
wagon
yeah, we used to be,
all the time.
we used to be in the back of the
And the
pickup with no
pickup truck. I
cab
fell
on
out of
it.
the pickup truck.
Standing up all the time,
Friggin' guy punched it, and the tailgate open, and I fell right out, man.
sitting on the side rails and all that.
Yeah. Guilty.
My dad had benches built in the back of his F-150, and we had a cap on it and a little stereo, and we rode all the way to Kentucky in that. It was,
Oh,
like a
yeah.
6-hour drive.
Hmm.
I thought it was great.
Hey, we moved from, where did we move from? West Virginia to Kansas. And my sister rode in the back of the Oldsmobile that was hooked onto the U-Haul truck.
Oh, yeah, yeah. In the boat, you ever driving the boat when the boat was hooked up to the trailer truck?
No, I never drove in a boat.
Ride around the Blazer and Broncos with the tops off, and the old lawn chairs.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, the short ones.
Yeah. Well, it's just the aluminum and weave, woven
Yeah.
lawn in the back with a pony keg.
I did that in my dad's van all the way to LA. In the back.
My Cutlass
Yeah.
idle used to idle so much I could put it in drive and it idle maybe 20 miles an hour. So I'd get up and sit on the seat and drive with my foot. Yeah.
Every live we hear a new way that Keith almost died.
Yeah, right.
20, 25 years ago, I had a pickup truck with a topper, and I had removed, or not removed, but had the slider glass on the topper and the truck. So I had a gasket on it and would have the windows open, and I had built some little, like benches, I guess. They went full length of the bed and covered the wheel well, but it was all covered in carpet. Went on vacation with that, had the grandkids with us, man, they fucking loved it.
Who makes that? You remember the Brat with the two
Yeah, I was
seats in the
thinking about
back?
that. Yeah, the Brat makes 2 seats.
Somebody who makes a car like that.
You know, those station wagons used to be like that too. You pop up
Volkswagen
the
did
Oh,
back.
Hyundai.
Rabbit.
Hyundai makes that.
Oh, the new one.
It's
Yeah.
called a Santa Cruz.
The Santa Cruz.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the seats back there, but it just reminded me of the Brat with the seats back there and had the two handles you held onto in the seat belts.
Yeah. The old station wagons, remember them with the seats in the back? Pop
Yeah.
up backwards.
Yeah, when
Oh,
I
yeah.
was a kid, my mom had it was like a 69 LTD wagon, Galaxy wagon, whatever. But
Yeah.
the third seat faced the rear.
Yep. Parents had a 64 Ford wagon that did third seat faced out back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're old.
Yep.
Mitchell's probably going, what the fuck are these guys talking about?
I don't remember this, but my mom said one
You're
time,
muted, Mitchell. You're muted.
I'm gonna take off, guys.
Sorry.
All right.
All right,
Take it
Jeff.
easy, buddy.
Later.
No, I used to
Night, have a
have
good
drive
one,
around.
Man, I went a
backseat station
whole
wagon.
road trip on one of those wagons, the Ford one,
Yep, an old Ford
out
LTD
the back window.
and a Buick. I'll never forget. It was like the Woody style maroon tone on tone. Had the wood grain down the side. It was like maroon and like brown. Old Buick station wagon, and that one had actually a vinyl interior. Yeah, back seat, very very back. The door would swing all the way open, and that was the same way with the back seat. That was me and my brothers. 'Cause I'm one of 9 kids, so
Oh shit.
we
yeah.
started out. We started out with a
You
Ford
need a station
Econoline,
wagon.
and it was a 88 or 89 Ford Econoline van that my dad did the whole custom interior in, and not one freaking seatbelt in it.
That's how
I
mine
mean,
was.
Yeah, bench seat all the way around the back, and all of us piling there. And then had the first 3 of us, they got married, so they only needed a station wagon after that. But yeah,
Just like when I had my Winnebago, you can only sit on a chair where there's a seatbelt. So you couldn't sit, or you couldn't go lay down in the bed. But my wife did that all the time with the kid, like put the kid in the bed and I was driving, and
yeah,
like it's a long friggin' drive sometimes.
Friend had a old Dodge Charger, and he had a bowling ball in the back seat. Didn't have a back seat, so my brother and him were in the front seat, and I got the back seat with his friggin' bowling ball, and he's driving around the corners, and the ball's smashing me in the legs and all this other shit. Like, what the hell, man?
You like the semis when you have a co-pilot and he's sleeping in the back sleeper, he has a net that
Oh, yeah.
attaches
Yeah,
up. So he won't roll out of the sleeper. You
Yeah.
slam on the brakes.
Oh, they were just doing. That's the time we drove to Maine, and I'm like, I gotta take a piss. So they let me out. 45 minutes later, I finally got back in the car because I get to go to the car handle and they take off a little bit. I get to go to the car handle and they take off a little bit. Fucking guys.
Oh, shit. That makes you want to beat on somebody, don't it?
I must have walked 3 damn miles. Like, come on.
Crazy stuff. Well, it's 12:30. I'm gonna call it a night, guys. See you all later.
Night,
Okay.
guys.
Thanks for
See you all
popping in.
Tuesday on Brad's.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too, guys.
All right, Swampers.
See you, Bill.
Later,
good
Bill.
night, Swampers.
Fellas.
Oh, I finally got these bricks right.
Keith, you over there moving bricks?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to draw bricks, bro. At an angle.
Racks on racks on racks.
I was gonna say, is there anybody even watching? The chat hasn't moved in quite a long time.
Well, Robert had to go to the store, so everybody left.
Yeah, Rob had to go pick up some beer.
17 watching, but I don't think that's right.
Well,
I'm seeing, I'm showing 15.
Okay, well,
Let me close it out and go back in here. Let's see.
16.
16.
Yeah.
16.
Wow. Nobody's talking. Okay, I'm cool with that.
What's everybody doing for Memorial Day tomorrow?
I'll go bash.
We
a
might go to
little bit.
Walmart. Depends on how Tracy feels.
Maybe.
I'll probably do some reminiscing tomorrow, you know.
Oh, you know we do. We always do.
Yep.
Oh,
Maybe
Mill
watch-
RC, what's up, buddy?
Watch a military style movie, something. You know.
Yeah.
My worst 2 holidays, Memorial Day and Veterans Day.
I might do another little live tomorrow, just like a wrenching live or something.
It's starting to hit different, man.
Oh, what time will you do that, Kurt?
I don't know,
Yeah.
middle of the day or something.
Oh, We were going to go tonight, and I said, "Oh, that'd be cool. I'd get on Kurt's Live at Walmart from Walmart."
Go get you one of the little carts and just ride
Yeah,
around on live.
now, Tracy would ride around in that. We could get her and transfer.
That'd be funny as hell. Just get on that joint and just be riding around Walmart on live.
You should have the cart too, and you and Tracy could race around Walmart during the live.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Every
Like take
time.
take a picture of the floor plan and create a track.
Oh my god.
See who gets
hilarious.
kicked out first. I'd probably get
That's
kicked out first
hilarious.
because she's got a reason why to be in that cart.
No, man, all you gotta do is get one of them little orthopedic boots, put that joint on there, act like you're injured.
Don't even buy
Oh,
it.
you
Just
ain't
go over
got-
there
no,
and take
you don't
it
even
out
have
of
to
the
do
package.
that.
I got
See ya,
plenty
Black.
of them.
Have a good one.
They don't care who gets
It just gives the image. So
Yeah,
man,
they don't care. Yeah. But I mean, I'd be the one to get kicked out, I'm sure.
Oh, nice.
Metal RC, what's up, dude?
You got a 3D printer too, huh?
Oh,
See, he paints pretty
finger.
good. He paints some pretty good stuff.
Nice.
It's almost becoming the norm. If you're in the RC hobby, you have a 3D printer.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, I need one, but I don't know if I'd print enough stuff to.
You don't think you will?
Unless you
Until
run
get one.
big stuff, man.
Right.
You run big stuff, you like you crap out of luck.
Well, you
Yeah.
got to think too. It's not just RC stuff because I just printed
Yeah.
out a pillbox for my wife because she broke hers. I made a hood rod holder for my mom's Honda, her old Honda before she got rid of it.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
mean, it's not just the RC part.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
just RC shit, right?
Yeah.
half my pegboard stuff is 3D printed stuff. That's like, oh, instead of going to the store and buying it.
Yeah.
I got some buddies that do stuff with Etsy. They use Etsy and they print stuff and sell them there. Just print random things like cell phone holders, tablet holders, all kinds of stuff, man. They be making money off this stuff.
I'd have to say that the coolest thing about 3D printing is the designing part, like being able to make your own crap. Like if you can think of it in your head and you can work it out, you know, in the program on how to build it, it's insane the amount of info that you need to learn.
Is it like using AutoCAD
I don't
No,
know. I
or
don't know.
similar?
Man, I
Dude,
bet you my
no.
stepdad.
Well, yes and no, because you have a slicer. When you 3D print, you have a slicer, and a slicer you can do a lot of things. You can add numbers, letters, chop off some pieces, things like that. So in a way, yes, in a way, no.
I think Mitchell's talking about using Fusion 360 to design stuff up or Tinkercad or something like that.
Yeah, design.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Fusion 3. Yeah, that's CAD.
Yeah.
Computer
Yeah.
aided drawing.
Designing stuff.
Like, but with the
Okay.
printer, the Ender, I think it's Creality. No, what program do we have?
Usually use
Creality
Cura.
is a slicer, and I have another program. Basically, you could go in. It's some 3D program. You could build anything you want, make anything you want, design anything you want, and then you just, you know, you export it to an STL file, and then you put it into your slicer, the
print it out,
Creality
huh?
slicer, and it slices it, and then whammo, you freaking print it out. Like these GPS holders, I designed this myself and made it and printed it out. Like it's fun.
Yo,
Nice.
Eric, I might send you some stuff to your house, man, so you could like replicate it maybe. It's like it's the covers. It's these covers that go on the over the receiver box.
I
Yeah,
use
you
it
can
about
do that.
every few months.
So if you have the piece, if I send it to you, you should be able to replicate it, right?
Yeah. So that's a basic piece.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
square.
not complicated. It's super.
Yeah, I can replicate that. That's easy.
Yeah.
Josh, what do you use?
And what
Thingiverse?
happened with it? I think it's the bottom though, but the bottom is it not too much of a problem?
It's just a box.
Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe taking the whole piece off and see if you can make it. Just send it over to you. Because there's people that have it, but they're not trying to give, you know what I mean? Like it's a discontinued vehicle, so a lot of people that have the original part.
That's what I would use it for too, is
I
like
don't
the
want to
crawler
have
parts.
to like
Yeah.
go buy a CNC machine part when I could just have it printed up if I just seen you the
Yeah,
whole.
because I can 3D print it out and 100% infill. And
Be strong.
yeah,
That's like these body mounts that I've been
I'll show
making.
you the full thing that I'm looking at.
right.
These body mounts I've been using 80% infill and they're working out pretty well.
Yeah, I 3D printed some body mounts and they still holding up.
Yeah.
Made I have a whole box of like battery hold downs that I made, all different kinds of designs and stuff like that. And fan holders. I designed these fan holders,
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah.
and they actually go onto the center bar of a limitless or infraction. That's where they bolt to.
Oh, okay.
So they actually wrap around and clamp to the center bar, the main chassis brace.
Yeah, Harley Designs is good at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, it's
Designing
a
and
whole
all that.
piece. So this is one big ass piece. So I'll just show you. So it holds. It's a dual servo holder, right here.
Mhm.
It's a dual servo holder, and it connects to this little receiver box port here. So that's where the receiver and the kill switch and all that stuff is sitting at. And then there's a trough that goes all the way along here. And
Have
it
you-
connects to the back part in another servo spot right there. That's connected to it. Well, it's not directly connected, but it can mount up to it on one end.
Right.
Have you tried looking that up on one of those websites to see
I
what
have,
part?
but I
the
haven't
3D printed
found
part?
I haven't found one, so I don't know if it exists or not. But it's just one big piece that goes all the way back. So this is where the battery and stuff goes, and the switch mounts.
Come on.
I don't usually use switches on
Come here,
these.
kitty.
I don't think they're necessary. So I usually eliminate the switch. I haven't done it. I think I did it with this one.
What
Yeah,
car is that for?
this is the MTXL. MTXL like receiver / battery
Come on.
tray / servo mount. It's all one
Come
big piece on this truck. It's weird.
Come on.
And you couldn't do it in multiple, you'd have to do it in multiple pieces 3D printing. You couldn't do something that long.
Yeah, you can do it in like if I just had the box made right here, right? For the receiver and stuff. I mean for the battery, just one box that mounts up with the identical, where the holes are on the bottom of the box and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I don't really need this trough in the middle. It's not really necessary. It's just a good spot for everything to run along.
For the wires, right?
The wires to the receiver, yeah.
Yeah.
Not really necessary though. I could use some tubing or something.
Yeah.
It will work perfect. But then it mounts up to this box directly where the receiver goes right there. And then the servo mount is connected to it as well. It's one big piece, which is, I feel like it's for the time when it came out, it was cool, but like now it's like kind of a dumb design. Like when you look at it, to make it that like complicated as a one big giant piece. Kind of doesn't make sense to make it like that instead of like just having one module in the front, one in the rear, and then you just run the wires over through like a tube or something like that. But it's just a problem because you can't find the damn part anymore. I asked somebody that had one, and he's like, "No." He's like, "I think I have one," and the guy never responded back.
Yeah, that's where Swamper said a 3D scanner would be handy for copying parts, but they're expensive.
Yes, they are.
Yep. So yeah, if I just send it to somebody, I'm sure they could make something work.
Yeah, you could measure. Once you measure out the size and everything.
The only other problem that you run into is what they're making out of, whether it's PLA or not, because, like you probably heard a lot of guys talking to me, it doesn't handle heat. So
Yeah,
it's like,
these parts that I'm trying to have made don't require anything special. They're just like mounting points.
They're
Well,
just
yeah,
holding
but-
trays. Yeah.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
long as it's long enough to hold a servo, then that's pretty much all I need.
Like, I'm curious to see how these body mounts hold up in the middle of summer, like, because, you know, on a hot day inside of a car, you know, if you left it in there for quite a bit of time, I bet you it soft. But
Ask Swampers what he did, what happened to his 3D printed
yeah,
body.
that's who I'm thinking of. You know, it's like
So I
you
melt it
Yeah.
with the
So
car.
it just felt it warped.
It warped.
Yeah,
But you also got to think though, we're not talking something. It's not structurally sound. It's not like a
yeah, it's thin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not like a
it's
little
thin.
square box, like that
Yeah.
you're looking for.
It's
gonna
not like
take
a
a
body
lot.
mount. It's not like something like this because I had let's see, all three of my trucks had 3 of the 4 have a whole bunch of 3D printed stuff on it. I
Mm.
broke one piece because I tumbled over, but other than that, it didn't warp or anything.
yeah. I was actually thinking about designing a chassis, like a 3D printed chassis. After I made that body in the 80% info, I'm like, that's pretty freaking strong. So I was thinking about designing something like a 2-sided chassis, and then like
Yeah, I got to put my direct drive on, but I'll do that next week so then I can start making antifoam. If I can get AI foam down, I will never have to buy a foam ever again.
I can send you a file, Eric.
What was
No,
what
oh,
kind
I
of truck
like
was that
that.
again, Jason?
Eric, if you can get anti-foams down, I'll never have to buy another foam again.
What'd you say, Kurt?
What kind of truck
These
was
are
that
the
again?
ones I 3D print.
That's the Losi MTXL.
MTX.
I like that. Yeah, I got to hook up my direct drive. I'm doing that next week. Yeah, I'm looking
Oh,
for
shit.
I'm looking up to see if I
Oh
can
yeah,
find
there's the dual servo mount right there. Thingiverse has got the dual servo mount.
Who the
Never
fuck is
mind, Eric.
upstairs, but they about to get snatched up if they
Josh has
keep
got
it up.
one.
I'm on the
Center
wrong channel. I'm
gauge.
geeking out right now. There's a space launch going on.
That's all I
Keith,
got.
oh yeah, Kurt, you said you over there finding stuff?
Yeah, the MTXL. Center gauge, center finder. I don't know what that is.
Oh, shit, that's done already.
Can't
Hot
get them
damn.
bricks right. Damn it.
That is.
Where's Miss Spatula? Where'd it go? Oh,
No, I don't know what this is. MTXL.
yeah, well, boys, I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, here, Mitch.
Start for the year,
All right,
guys.
Mitch.
Memorial Day.
Peace.
Same with you, brother.
Take
Take
it
it
easy, guys.
Have a good night.
You
Good
too,
night,
buddy.
man.
See you
have a good one.
later.
Gotta cook 2 racks of ribs tomorrow, man. It's gonna be good,
We
man.
got some racks of ribs, some sausages, some
Yeah.
shrimp,
Yep.
I'm doing rack of ribs also.
and I don't
That's
know what my
that's
wife's
the,
gonna eat. Oh,
yo, that was our go-to on deployments, man. We used to cook racks of ribs all the time.
Yep.
Gonna do racks of ribs and sausages, but I don't know what my wife's gonna eat. It's a good one.
Yeah, I got 2 big racks of spare ribs. We're gonna make them up. Might do some steak and eggs for breakfast tomorrow. I got leftover steak.
there you go. Breakfast burritos, I think.
Oh, that sounds good, actually. That's
Some
perfect.
beans, egg, and Chorizo.
My wife hates chorizo, man. I love that shit.
Oh, I love chorizo. Oh,
She hates it. I love that shit, man. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna give me a chorizo burrito for breakfast. That was a thing. The golf course on base, they had a really good chorizo burrito for breakfast. And she hated it. And I'll be tearing them joints up.
Sarge, this is what you need. Let me see. Right here. This is what you need. This little ramp, portable ramp here.
What the hell is that? Driving around?
Portable RC ramp. That's
buddy,
friggin'
man.
bad, man.
He got nothing
Is he
better
jump?
to do.
Oh, he's jumping it too,
Yeah,
driving
he's
it.
jumping
Right?
yeah.
That is sweet.
He's got an X-Max under there and yeah.
That must be hard too.
Yeah, to line it up right.
Yeah. I can't line one up if it's standing.
This is
still.
all the same picture. He finally got a good jump with one. That's what he did.
what car that he jumped it with?
It looks like a Mojave or something like that.
Yeah, it's either
Oh.
Mojave or what do you call it? A slash or something.
Yeah, something of that
It
nature.
could be a Baja Ray too. Could be.
Yeah.
My Flash hasn't seen accidents since California 2 years ago. And I had a battery
Yeah, I
run
can't
through it ever
tell.
since.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's,
that's I can't tell either. That's a custom body, whatever that was.
yeah.
Looked like a Russian Unbreakable body.
It's RC NorCal.
I'm still working on filament that I bought last year. And I print something almost every day. Like right now I'm printing a
Yeah, you
laptop. holder.
like to print. Yeah, you print a lot of stuff.
Yeah, see, I like to print too.
I don't know if I'd use mine enough to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to either, and then trust me, and that's why I got two.
But like for testing out parts for the crawlers and stuff like that, like I want an
That's what-
on axle for my TRX4 axles for
Yeah, that's
servo.
what I do. I test. I was working on. Oh, matter of fact, I was working on my belly drag, and I needed a servo on axle mount, and
That's-
I printed out like 5 or 6 of them because I have AR-44s on there. So I was like, okay, they'll work on anything damn near that has AR-44, so I just kept them all.
I was looking for one for my TRX4, but they're all weird.
And if you want to buy files, some of them are cheap.
Yeah, usually the file itself is cheap, but we try to buy the part that someone printed it out. It's expensive.
Yeah, I need to hook up my direct drive. I need to get on the ball with that.
A lot of people use Shapeways because they have those nylon printers. That's why it gets expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some people don't want to take the hassle of learning how to 3D print, and it's not that hard.
Josh, what you working on?
I'm putting the Pro back together. Since we were talking about 3D printing, I 3D printed a bed this is actually Harley Designs bed for the Pro. And the cage I printed earlier didn't come out well. So I'm printing another cage to maybe make it a truggy.
There you go. It's awesome. Man,
But
can
I
you
just tested it.
one IC5 loop / jumper connector costs $8 for one. I'm like, that's a lot of money for one jumper connector. I could see it being like a pack of like 3 or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 or something. That's
For
crazy.
what?
Just for a jumper cable. Like if you wanted to put the jumper on there and run one pack.
Oh,
Yeah, $8 for one. I'm like, damn, and yeah, tack on shipping and stuff. If you were just buying one of those,
yeah.
something like $12 for one little jumper connector. I'm like, man, you can make that joint. I made plenty of those using EC5s and extra wires I had left over from stuff. I'm trying to find some parts for the fire team.
You get it all fixed?
Yeah, it's been running good, man. I took it out and bashed it yesterday and had a ball with it. I even went mudding with it like bad. Like it was so nasty. Like it was, I didn't think the water was that deep. And pretty much it. And I was like, well, too late now. We're all the way in. So let's
Right. Might as well keep going.
mud it up. So that's what I did.
That's how it is. Well, I got it wet.
I didn't want to jump it in there, but I like
put it in all the
I
way.
jumped it off one of the jumps, and there, and all the way down the middle of all the jumps was a puddle of water on either side. So I'm like, man, if I mess up just a little bit and go down the hill, it's over. And I did off like the first jump. I just went to and it kind of slid off the side a little bit and just gradually slid down. And I was like, well, we mudding now. Got it real dirty too. That's the dirtiest it's ever been. Like it was submerged, throwing up mud everywhere, water everywhere. I was like, this thing's gonna fill up with water and I'm gonna kill the receiver and all that stuff. But I had everything done right, you know, everything was sealed up well, but
Yeah,
it's still always like you never know when you get in the mud, like what's gonna happen.
it's more the
It's called
motor.
Monday.
Yep, that's what I was worried about. Like the motor's gonna be
It's called
done.
Monday.
Yeah. I know my blackout didn't take the mud too good.
The spot I went to, there was some guys that were like, because I sent a picture to some guys, like, hey, it looks bashable. Like it's a little muddy in certain areas, but it looks bashable. And they're like, oh, don't go run your stuff out there. That's a good way to get us kicked out. And I'm like, nobody uses it. I haven't, every time I've ever gone there, right? I've never seen any serious BMX person riding a bike out there. It's like little kids and their parents teaching them how to ride up and down the jumps and stuff. Nothing serious. And it's not actually used. Like the dude's like, oh, make sure if you bring a shovel and a rake, you go out there and take care of it after you get done running. I'm like, I'm not doing that kind of damage. Like I'm literally just running it around here just for fun because I drove here an hour and some change to come meet up with somebody to sell a RC.
Yeah.
But they were just like freaking out. And I'm like, chill out, dude. Like I'm not damaging up everything. Like I'm just gonna run it through the mud and have some fun. Oh, you're gonna get us kicked out of there and ruin it for all of us. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just kidding.
Tripping.
When I said I was gonna rip it up, you know what I mean? Like that's just a figure of speech. Because I said it looked muddy, and then I said I don't give a F, like IGA, you know, I don't
Oh,
give
yeah.
Yeah.
I put the ID, you know, GAF. And I guess he took that as I don't give a crap if I tear up all the jumps or something. I guess that's what he took it as. Like not me saying like I don't care if my truck gets all muddy. Which is what I meant. So I guess he just took it the wrong way. I was like, dude, I was just playing around saying, oh, I didn't care about the mud and stuff, but whatever, dude. It was funny. Gonna ruin it for all of us. I'm like, all of who? Like nobody runs bicycle. All the BMX tracks in this whole area aren't maintained. There's one that I know of because of COVID. COVID messed it all up, and like nobody maintained them for like 2 years almost, so they're all jacked up. And nobody wanted to go back out and put all the time in and fix all of them. So it's like, I guess you're gonna ruin it for someone. I thought that was funny. I need diff gears. So I'm looking for diff gears for the fire team. I'm on what's called Horizon, looking up parts.
I just bought diff gears for my Limitless. I put felony ones in it though. I bought felony ones for it
Nice.
because they're
Do you
stronger.
run on your fire team? Do you still have the handbrake installed and all that?
No, that shit was tore out the first day.
Yep. I took it out. I was like, I'm gonna beat on this thing way too hard for any of this stuff to be.
Yeah, it's just gonna get gummed up and rocks are gonna fall in it.
So I have a full handbrake, like the whole kit. Like I just removed it off. So I've been looking for somebody that needs it or wants to use it because I have no use for it.
Yeah, I kept the servo just in case kind of thing, but it's a 23 too, so
Yeah, same here.
What do you
And it's
mean
like, and
handbrake?
it's also really weak. It's just a regular
Yeah.
standard throttle brake style servo.
yeah,
It's just enough to put pressure on it to lock up the rear.
I kept it just
Oh,
in
it
case
locks
I
up the
would do
rear.
something with it.
Yeah, it's a little handbrake. It locks up the rear diff so you can slide around.
Just servo that.
Oh,
It's a little temporary one where you just press the button and release. And
okay.
it'll engage and disengage.
So you can drift a little bit or something.
Yeah, you can put it into like power slides and stuff like that. You really got to learn how to use it because it's not easy, but it's not like that truck wasn't built to really use something like that.
Yeah.
That truck was made to take abuse like a Mojave. It's basically the same damn thing. It's just a whole different body style was adapted to it with all the mounting points and stuff.
So basically they put that in there just so it'll break.
If you're not careful, yeah, you will break it. You will blow a diff out. You will do something crazy. You will break it if you don't know how to use it.
Hey, Eric, I just sent you 5 files for anti.
Oh,
Can't find them 3 on thing, but I
That's
have them
all.
saved.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, because I think probably Wednesday, because I gotta clean up. I gotta do something too with the house. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting that in. Because if I can start doing anti-phones, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
usually
right.
print around 220 and still keep the bed like 60.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not too much because when I print PLA, I'm like 210. Well, depending on the PLA, it's 210 on the nozzle, about 60 on the bed.
Yeah, they if you want to try and make them stiffer, you just increase your wall count. Because they really don't have much of an infill the way they're set up. So you just increase your wall count if you want to make them stronger.
I can make them stronger on a couple of them, but yeah, that's gonna be fun. I need to get because phones are expensive, and some of the phones I don't even like.
Yep.
Don't go to Sloppy Town and ask them about phones.
Right.
You damn near can't ask them about anything, man. Shit.
Unless it's tracked.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna bounce, guys.
All right.
Later,
Thanks for the
dude.
love,
Take care of
Josh.
you.
yeah, man. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Have a good Memorial Day, man.
You too.
Oh, these I can't use those. Those go with that. Do these go with this?
Yo, it's when you bash a fire team, man, and you do like big air jumps and stuff, it sounds so violent when that thing lands. Oh, started raining.
Man, it's been raining all day.
Here we go again. Well, all week, man. We got a little bit of a break today. And now it's back.
Let's see, is it supposed to rain? Manana?
yesterday when I got back to the house after all that riding around and stuff and hitting up this one. I hit up this hobby town around the Aurora area, Colorado, and they ain't have nothing, man. But they had one set of the gears I wanted, and they had that set of tires, so that was nice. They had all the hoons. They had every style. So I was like, you know, let me get these gold ones, rock these out, see how it works out. Because I want to put a fresh set of tires on before I start doing like real speed passes. And the fire team still sounding, I don't know what it is that's crunchy because I replaced the ring and pinion. So it shouldn't be that's making that sound when I'm landing. So I'm thinking it's the internal gears on one of the diffs, maybe the center diff.
How high are you jumping?
Oh, I'll be sending.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I send the fire team. That one goes.
You
And they
probably
water
send your fire team like I send my armor. I mean,
the
the
Outcast.
body on my armor it's been dented.
Have you ever watched him? Have you ever watched him Unknown?
Yeah, I watched them. I know you.
He don't just jump his shit. He sends his shit.
I had lights on. It's like, nah, that ain't gonna work. But I left them on there anyway. Smash.
Man, I wonder what that's made of.
The fire team can take it though, man. It's crazy. The fire team really can't take it.
It's got that cage around it. That's why.
Yeah, that thing and that adds so much rigidity to it when it lands and stuff. Like it kind of keeps stuff situated. Like it doesn't let stuff get all out of whack when it lands. So you have less breakages of some of your normal parts that you would see breaking. I'm just surprised, man. Like I've done triple backflips with it. It's insane.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to the beach and try out those paddle tires.
Yeah, do it, man. It's a different world. It's so fun running paddle tires. It really is. I don't have nowhere to run on that here though, but
Oh, I got
they're fun.
plenty of beaches I can run it on. I would run in my dad's backyard, but I don't want to mess up his grass.
Oh, and I'll tell y'all, I found I don't know if you guys remember this car, but maybe like 15 years ago or maybe longer, the Losi Muggy came out. And it was like the truggy version of an LST. Flat chassis, the LST shocks, smaller shock towers, but it was
What's
super.
up, guys?
It was like a trugified LST.
Hmm.
It was a cool platform. I always wanted to get my hands on one, and I found somebody selling one, and I'm trying to convince the guy to ship it. He's like, "Oh, I don't really like dealing with all that shipping stuff," and I'm like, "Bro, I want this truck. Like, I will pay you the shipping. I'll get the quotes. Give me your address, give me the box size and weight and all that stuff. I will figure out the lowest shipping option that makes it more convenient for you, and we'll make it work." Because I want that damn truck. But we'll see what happens. I've been trying to get my hands on one of those for years. It's literally one of the ones that I would get and I would not get rid of it. For me, it's like a unicorn of nitro truckies. Because nobody in any of the other brands ever made anything like it. What you over there doing, Keith?
Trying to draw these bricks, but I'm having a hard time getting the angle right. Got the whole damn thing sketched out. It's the side angle's weird.
I've been considering turning my fire team from the white body style to the black one. I like the pattern. on there. It looks cool. Or doing like a hybrid in between, like where I have some of the panels a certain color, some of the other. Just to do it.
You know, vanishing point shit. Hey,
Hey, it's for horse, the grass is cheaper.
yeah, she bit me really hard just a little bit ago.
Your cat?
Yeah, she likes to bite, but it wasn't a friendly one.
Like she was pissed
Oh,
off.
no.
Yeah.
She gets flung across the room or something. That ain't no bullshit. Be like, you bit me?
He was like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
That's what I did. I went, whack, get the fuck out of here.
I remember my ex-wife had a fucking what was it, a Papillon or Pomeranian?
Oh, Pomeranians, yo, those dogs
Oh,
are the devil.
this motherfucker bit me on my ankle. I
Yep.
picked his ass up and bit him back. He never bit me again.
Guys, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, them dogs are the devil, man. I'm telling you, they're very
And standing
possessive.
dogs, man.
They're so possessive, man. Like we had multiples when I was a kid growing up with my grandma. We had like 3 or 4 of them joints at the same time. All of them were competing for all of the attention in like the top spot. So that one of them would get mad and they would do something stupid. Like it would jump up in my grandmother's bed on top of the comforter and take a shit on it because it was mad because they didn't get the attention.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was like, yo, that dog's out of here. If it's me, like I'm a kid at that point, I'm already realizing like, yo, that's out of hand. I used to keep my bedroom door closed so they couldn't go in there. I was y'all not about to go in my room and piss on something.
Right.
No, your ass
I'm
gonna
gonna be
get
in trouble.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble because if something happened and the dog disappeared or some shit. Where's my dog at?
What happened to
Like,
the dog? I don't know. I let it outside and it took off and ran.
them dogs is bad, man. Those are very, very possessive animals. The Pomeranians, that breed. They get jealous. I couldn't believe it. Like I couldn't even. They knew me as a child. I couldn't get no attention. Like they wanted the attention from my grandmother, and like I was like, yo, I can't even mess with these damn dogs. Like hell no. And she loved the shit out of him too.
My stepmother had a poodle one time, and I was visiting my father and her for Christmas, and they bought me this model. I forgot what model it was, but I had it open. We went somewhere, and it came back, and the damn poodle shit in my model box. You fucking dog,
Yep,
man.
that's what they do.
Fucking dog.
They're like, who's this dude? Let me shit on his parade here. Let's go. You got something nice? Shit, let me do something about that.
He didn't have a good ending though. The next door neighbor had a German Shepherd, and I never even talked to this guy. And
Oh man,
he came over. This was the poodle ended bad. He came over, and I opened the door, and the poodle ran out. The German Shepherd just grabbed him by his neck and went.
Hell yeah, it did.
And that was it. And I'm like, oh fuck! It was my fault too because I opened the door.
Hey man,
like, fuck.
Poodles cannot hang, man. That's why it's a nickname for somebody that's a little biatch. They call him a little poodle, man. You're a little poodle.
Didn't end good for
Yeah,
them.
they got Napoleon syndrome. They got what my wife calls LDS, little dick syndrome. I can't stand Pomeranians. They get on my damn nerves.
I told myself as a kid I would never have one of those. Period. That or a Chihuahua. I would never have one of those. Not doing it.
Nope.
My buddy had a Chihuahua. The dog was an alcoholic. He'd put anything down, he'd drink it.
Come on.
So listen,
he was feeding that dog alcohol.
and smoking. So he'd put his hard drink down on the floor, and the dog would come over and drink it. He'd grab the dog and bring it and put it in the toilet bowl and flush the toilet. Scare the shit out of the fucking dog. It's like, you taught him how to drink. Why the fuck are you doing that?
That's messed up, man.
I'm like, what the
It's
hell,
like
man?
you seen the videos of the monkeys that be drinking wine and stuff? Like,
Yeah, Yeah.
drinking wine, smoking a cigarette. Like, yo,
I'm like, why are you doing to that dog?
y'all taught them. They taught him how to do it.
Yeah, and then the monkeys go and grab your cigarettes and all that shit, right?
Yep.
Or all the peoples that were there.
Yo, them videos of the little monkeys, man, they got a hold of the bottle of alcohol. Y'all, I don't know if y'all ever seen those in like Instagram reels or like a TikTok video or something. The monkeys that got a hold of a bottle and they're drinking it and they're all jacked up. They show like the aftermath after they all of it, and they're all jacked up. They're all like passed out, drunk as hell. It's funny, but it's sad, but it's funny. But they got a
Yeah,
hold of
because
it.
you know they're gonna get addicted to it.
Yeah,
Or they already are, you know.
they'll get used to it. Yo.
They're winos.
They've been getting it. Somebody introduced them to it, and they're like, "Yeah, I want more."
Yeah.
I like them voiceover videos. Y'all watch them voiceover videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff like the Tony Baker ones. Those are funny. There's a one where the chimpanzee is inside the cage and he reaches out and grabs a dude's shirt and pulls him into the cage, like, and he's a
Oh,
voice
yes, I heard it.
yeah. Where he pulls him in and he's like, dude is freaking out because he's getting yanked into this cage. And you know that monkey's strong as shit.
Oh
So
yeah, they're stronger than us.
He's probably feeling that stuff, like almost getting pulled through them bars. And I'm like, yo, you shouldn't have been messing with him. He was playing.
Right.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
stronger than us.
That shit is funny.
Oh, come here, punk.
Them videos are very
Right.
fucked
Hey,
around.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna see how many cinder blocks I need to print to make a cinder block RC garage.
A lot.
Why don't you just make a cinder block wall rather than a cinder block?
There you go.
I'll make a half a wall.
That is so licking
Half a
dog.
wall.
What the hell?
No, not a half a wall, but I could do like under construction something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a broken wall or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I did with my
Yeah.
garage.
Put like,
Like
a
the
hole.
Paint's
Yeah.
falling off it and it's brick behind it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give up on them bricks for right now.
He's upstairs, acting stupid as hell right now. I hear.
Beat them.
Two of the rooms are right above the garage, so I'm just hearing them up there just acting a fool.
Stomping. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing?
Probably beating each other up. That's what we used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Although we were boys,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
Girls do
Well,
it too.
yeah.
Girls do it too. They acting a fool.
We're still live, right, Kurt?
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
tell
we
you
still
what
got
me and
12, we got 14 people in here right now.
I ain't gonna tell you what me and my cousin used to do to each other.
Damn, if you can't say it online, we don't want to know.
I know
Yeah,
exactly.
It's bad.
Straight Alabama boy.
Not that kind of stuff. Violent stuff.
West Virginia stuff, man.
Yeah, right.
No West Virginia stuff. Violent.
Every time I see you and talk to you, you come up with the weirdest, craziest stories about your family.
Cole, what's up? How you doing, man?
What's up, Cole?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't start on that shit.
All right, it's that time.
Everybody over there getting tired. I told my boy to jump on here and check out the live, and he was like, he jumps in here. He's like, I see a couple of Santa Clauses on there. He saw you and he saw Swampers.
Yeah.
Not funny.
He's like, man, there's two Santa Clauses on there right now. I was like, it's Swampers, man. That was funny.
Yeah, Kurt, if you're thinking about getting a 3D printer, I'm gonna tell you what, you'll get addicted so fast, it's not even funny.
You'll get some friends too, Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like having a pickup truck, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or it's like
why-
having an RC next to a,
That's why I always say my shit's broke.
yeah.
Oh yeah, man, my transmission just went out right when you asked me for help.
I'd
Right.
like to do a study on RC and ice cream trucks. See which more kids go to which.
Why don't you make you an RC ice cream truck then?
Yeah.
There you go. Make it look just like the one from what's that game called? Oh man,
Make it look like Fridays. Or ice
Yeah.
cream truck.
what was that game called? Where it's like a
With
it was like
perm, big worm.
master.
Is that the one with the head on the top?
Yeah. What was that game called?
Oh,
Fuck,
Oh
it's a-
yeah. It's got to do with driving.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted,
I think yeah. Twisted
maybe.
Metal. I
Yeah.
think that. I
Yeah.
think it
Twisted
was
Metal.
Twisted
Yeah, I
Metal.
think that's what it was.
There was clowns driving it, right?
Yeah. It was like it was a clown one. There was one that was like the very like the lead. I guess that was like the popular one or whatever. Like I guess the one that came out with it when it first came out. That was like the lead character or whatever. It was
Yeah.
like a truck and it had a little clown head on top.
What's up, Boeing RC? How you doing?
Oh, name of the character, but yeah.
Oh.
Twisted Metal, I think it was called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
That was a fun game. Make it look like that, man. Get the snap on X Max and then make it a Twisted.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Because if I'm at the skate park and there's kids, they just
Oh yeah.
get back, man. What the
No matter
hell?
where you go, you go to a
Their
regular.
mothers
park,
are there. I'm
open
like, get
field.
the hell out of the way.
Yep, they'll just show up. Can I drive it? Hell no,
Yeah.
bro.
If you want to drive it, you gotta give me $100 deposit.
Yep. You break, you buy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, what I owe you $50?
And hopefully
Oh,
don't
no,
break
that's
your
just-
leg at the
that's
same
just one
time.
tire.
That's what I worry about is you're driving and they run in front of you.
Them getting
Oh,
hurt. Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, I don't take my cars nowhere near where no kids be playing and nothing. Heck no.
I try not to. But
As
we
soon
go
as
to the
I s-
beach
I
so
stop.
much, man. I mean, no matter where we go, there's beach. Beach brings kids.
Yep. I try to just stop and shut my video off and wait for him to go find something else to do.
Yeah, the one time I ever had the remote to it, he went straight into X Games mode and started acting crazy with it. And I'm like, bro, you don't know how to drive this shit. Like, stop, slow down, get a feel for it. And he went straight to full trigger this, full trigger. I'm like, bro, you can't do the same stuff you just saw me doing. It doesn't just happen that easy.
Mhm.
You know what I did?
Over
We
here,
went to
he's at high speed across the field and stuff, and then the kid gets it and he starts acting crazy. I'm like, all right, give me the remote.
You're done.
I did go to a swap meet one time, and this little kid's like, "Can I drive it?" Well, he was maybe 12, 13. I'm like, "No, can't drive my car."
Nope.
And then
Yeah,
parents
but-
get mad. Why can't he drive that?
Go to
It's just
Hobby
a
Center.
toy.
Get
But
the demo truck and go run that.
I'm like,
It's
go
just
in
a
there and
toy.
buy
It's
one.
like,
You
then
can
once you
drive
go
your
buy your
own.
son this toy,
Yeah.
if you think it's just a toy.
He's like, but I'm like, no
Nope.
buts.
Mm. Yeah, Sweet Tooth. Yeah, he over there. There it goes. Sweet Tooth was the name of the character. The ice cream
Oh,
truck.
Sweet Tooth. Yeah.
Sweet Tooth. Yeah.
Yeah, I got some right here. Hold on, son. We'll go get it.
No.
Yeah,
he
here's my
bit me.
carbon. Here's my carbon filament right here.
See, now you got to make it, Keith. They're saying Sweet Tooth would be pretty cool if you made it as an RC.
Yeah. I'm not a
With your
big
art,
basher,
if you got a-
man.
If you got a blank, no, it doesn't have to be a basher. If you got the blank canvas, like a box truck, kind of like the Snap-on X-Max body. If you got something
Yeah.
similar to that in a smaller scale, you could throw it on something and just give it that look, like with your painting skills.
Carbon fiber black right here. Well, I was wondering if I can print with carbon. Where's that?
I think that would look pretty cool. Make some
This
with
is made
that.
out of wood.
That's cool.
That's going on the beach Jeep. I got a lot. I got to paint
What are you
surfboards.
doing?
I got to paint
Get out from there.
bodies.
You gonna call it surf and turf? Baywatch?
I don't know what I'm gonna call it.
I'll go there, grab me a beer, man. I'm almost.
I just bring my
Huh?
last one. I'll get some. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, this goes to instruction folder.
Just a cruiser RC, yeah. What's up, Brandon?
All's all wrong. I'm gonna erase that whole thing.
Yeah, the one with the surfboards and stuff, that's gonna be the beach cruiser.
What do you got, like a crawler or something?
Yeah, the Gen 9.
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna make it a.
Yeah, I
scale.
gotta print out. As soon as I finish printing out my.
Oh, that
screwdriver
would be a
holder.
good cruiser. It'd be a good sand cruiser. Gen
Yeah,
9,
after
open.
I finish out printing my screwdriver holder, I gotta print out, what was up?
Couple of surfboards or something.
No, I printed out the surfboards already. Oh, no, I gotta print out, the life ring.
Oh,
and-
okay. Yeah, life rings. Yeah.
Yeah, and and the little, what do they call that little, they got the little red thing under their arm, looks like a
Yeah, like a
bullet.
flotational device
Yeah,
thing.
a float, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you're making it a rescue truck?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, like a Baywatch.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
but it's no, not even the same colors.
Yeah.
But
All right, man. Tomorrow we might go for a little ride. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Do some mountain scenery. Do that early. Possibly take the family to go get some breakfast or something. We'll see how that goes. If the kids get their asses up, they usually don't like to get up. Like you want to go somewhere, but your ass don't want to go to sleep on time so you can get up.
Yeah.
Swamper says printing question. Can you set up a piece to have the slices horizontal to a point, and after that run the slices vertically?
what?
Don't
I
know.
don't know what that
The
means.
slices
Yes,
run horizontal.
to a point, and then after that run the slices vertically.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Bill.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't know what that means.
guessing
either.
he's saying make it get to a certain point and then like turn
And
it
then
or something, or
turn
have
it.
it,
Yeah.
yeah, and then
probably.
have it programmed to do it vertically. I
Turn
guess
it
I
the
don't
other way.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Standard. It
It's
won't work
printed
like that, right?
3D, so the computer does it all by its own. It's a program. and
Yeah,
I-
it'll layer everything out the right way.
Yeah, it'll automatically say, all right, I need to print this first, print that first, and then, because I've seen it You can print it no matter, you can turn it upside down, inside out, doesn't matter. It's gonna print what's easiest first and work its way up.
Mm. To do all the layers accordingly,
Yep.
basically.
And you can go as far as even changing some of the stuff that gets printed first, but it's, then you're just getting crazy. Later on this year, I'm gonna try to mess around with a dual extruder to see how that works. Instead of having one print head, I'll have two print heads.
From
My
the,
buddy
out of the
said he got
same
like,
machine? Eric,
Huh?
from the same machine, you're gonna have two printer heads?
Yeah. Call it dual extruder.
Hmm.
But that means I gotta get another printer. That means I gotta have 5 more space. That means I gotta wait.
It's interesting.
damn, we still got
Alright.
11 people in here. That's what's up. You getting
It's
ready to kill it?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it live, guys. It's 10:30. In my time.
Dude, it's 1:30.
Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, Kurt's way past his bedtime, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Kurt.
Especially for a Sunday.
Shit, I know. The only reason why it's tomorrow off. That's why.
Yep.
I don't have to get up early.
I'm probably gonna get
Swampers,
up early soon.
appreciate
Marinate
it.
this stuff.
Boeing, RC, Brandon, Robert. Guys all hung in there for a while.
I don't know. We'll find out. Oh,
What's
you're
up?
talking about infill. No, that's got a whole another thing. Yeah, you can change the infill, and I don't print that way. I print with trihexagon because that's the strongest. No matter how I do it, that's the strongest.
So what's that do, Eric? Make it print faster?
For a dual extruder, yeah, it prints faster. You can print more.
Just RC, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you would think you could render it way faster, yeah.
Yeah, one print left side, one print right side.